Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northernlion Live Super Show, the Wednesday, June 17th, 2015 edition. Had to turn my brain on there. I, as always, am your host, Northernlion, joined by my esteemed co-host, Nick Rockley Smile. How's it going?
Dates are weird, right? Like, you can pretty much coast through them most of the time. Some days, though, you gotta actually put in the extra brain power.
The reason that the second Isaac episode is late today is because on YouTube yesterday, I was setting tomorrow's videos. And I was like, okay, set this one for June 16th at 9 a.m. Now, YouTube, instead of being like, hey, that date is already in the past, instead it just went, we're going to publish that right away for you. Because clearly, you could not have possibly mistaken the date with it being like 11:41 p.m. Instead, you probably just wanted that video to go live 15 hours ago. Nah, dog. So I had to re-upload it. Our docket today, Rebirth, Enter the Gungeon, Spy Party. Nick, why don't you give me a seed so I can avoid spoiling the state of the streak?
Yeah, I'm trying to decide if I want to do something weird today or just Isaac it up again. Do you feel like just Isaac?
It's up to you, man. It's fine by me.
I gotta start doing straw polls, maybe see what they want to see. But yeah, for now, Isaac.
Okay.
And seed becomes XGTB.
Okay, yeah.
QYRN. All letters.
You're always giving me these alpha non-numeric seeds, Nick.
I mean, I'm not doing it on purpose. It's just
you feeling okay?
No. Why? What's wrong?
No, it was just, you know, your seed generation is it's idiosyncratic lately.
Oh. All right, maybe we should go to the doctor.
You possibly could. One second. I'm gonna raise your volume in Skype.
Might be my third testicle.
Your third testicle.
It's messing with my seed.
Okay, say something.
Hey, hi, how's it going?
All right, that's about as loud as I can tolerate that.
We're gonna play the Binding of Isaac Rebirth with Northernlion.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah.
Hi, chat.
Is Streak dead confirmed? People come up with these conspiracy theories. Mike Tyson's Northernlion. Thank you very much for the subscription. But I had like so many people be like, "Did you really spoil the Streak in your nuclear throne episode where you joked about the Streak ending?" I was like, "Nah, dog.
You're taking this way too seriously.
I absolutely would not do that. Stop looking for conspiracy theories, you know? You ever hear the expression, you know, if you look for something, you're going to find it? Like, I am not spoiling the streak for anybody. Josh occasionally will spoil the streak, but Josh's streak spoiler is no longer valid. Maybe I'm above what he said I was at. Maybe I'm at 0. Maybe I went above it, and then I went to 0. There's, you know, it's all up in the air now. Nobody knows, except me.
Maybe you broke the streak and then got another streak of like 70 before.
That would be like really impressive.
Just one night, because you powered through it all night, because it's that important to you.
It just exclusively I'll lose a run. This is the next conspiracy theory, Nick. Northernlion actually lost at like win 40, and then just did 40 Azazel runs overnight.
Oh my god!
To bring the streak back up.
You did? That's so much work,
man. I know. I'm a dedicated streamer. What can I say?
What do you think is going to happen to you if you just lose the streak? It must be awful.
Well, that's the end of my Isaac career for sure, because people don't watch people that lose at this game. Keithley Bear, thanks for the subscription as well.
I mean, if that's true, you should really play more optimally.
That's actually like a plausible conspiracy theory.
Yeah?
Well, I mean, winning 70 times in a row as Azazel is a little bit cost prohibitive in terms of work, but, you know, at least that one's like sort of makes sense a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Did you get your item room yet, Nick?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I didn't re-roll it.
You're pleased with it?
Magic Mushroom. Did you get something else?
I got Magic Mushroom as well.
Okay.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Now that the only items I don't have are lost items, I figure we don't run into that disparate, that's not a word, disparate run
disparity, yeah.
Disparity, right.
Yeah, I'm with you.
These aberrations.
Rarely.
I wanted to say that.
Aberrations is pretty good. It's my favorite Matthew Goodband song.
Yeah, is it a good band?
He's okay.
But Matthew, though? He's
yeah,
alright?
I mean, it's mostly just him, but he calls it, like, his band. He's, like, a little bit high on himself, I think, you know?
Stop breathing his own farts.
And I'm not talking in, like, a Tal Bachman kind of way.
Yeah, Tal Bachman what?
You don't know Tal Bachman?
Sounds like an asshole.
What do you mean Tal Bachman sounds like an asshole?
That's such a pretentious name.
Well, it's not his fault. He didn't name himself.
He should have. You can change your name anytime you want.
Yeah, but if you don't like your name, that doesn't mean you just change it. Like, most people just live with it. That's the American way.
The American way is freedom, and you should know this, but you're Canadian, so I don't blame you.
I went to school with a guy, and his name was Norman, which is not a particularly uncommon name, necessarily. However, a little bit of like an old man name, I think and I'm not, if you're out there and you're Norman, it's dignified. But when you're in 3rd grade, it's like, 3rd grade Norman, really? You know, it doesn't quite fit.
3rd grade Norman.
Duke Hope, thank you very much. I had to hit myself there, I think. Thank you very much for the subscription. It's not Duke Hope, Lucas Pope, but it's still... probably better at designing games. Papers, Please was really shitty and not good at all.
Oh, Tyrone said in the stream that Mega Satan might have a purpose in Afterbirth. That's a nice thing to hear.
Oh, snap. However, in 3rd grade, he changed his name from Norman to Thomas, but everyone was like, I'm sorry, dog. We're just going to call you Norman. We've already gone through the trouble of learning this, so we're not going to change it.
Which is more dignified between the two of them, Norman or Thomas?
I think Thomas is like a little... It's a little less, I don't even want to say eccentric, but particular, you know? Norman is like, you're like an English aristocrat or something like that. Well, I guess technically you'd be like a French aristocrat.
I kind of think of that the other way around, actually.
Really?
Well, also the word Thomas just kind of makes me sad now, because I always imagine that he's alone. Like, that's just a part of that name now.
This was before the game Thomas Was Alone ruined the name Thomas for everybody.
Sorry, Thomases of the world. It's over for you. Thank
you
got to
remember,
Potato, by the way, for 8 months in a row subscriptions. Much appreciated.
You got to remember that this was like 1996, so it was a different era back then for Thomases and for Normans. Norman now, I think, is kind of a cool name. Like if you were a 10-year-old named Norman, I'd be like, that's dope as fuck, dog. I guess I'd say that to like his parents. I'm not in the interest of swearing at 10-year-olds for the most part, except when they kick my seat in the movie theater. Like, come on.
Okay, this is an item I might reroll.
Oh,
I bet you'll take it, though, because you're weird.
Fucking anti-grav is good, Nick.
What do you want out of this?
Anti-grav gives you a tiers upgrade, plus 1 tiers, it's actually huge, and it allows you to get over the tiers cap. So if you had previously like a rate of fire that was too high to even count, it will count now.
Really? That's really what you're going to do? You're going to take that?
I took it ages ago, and I didn't even say anything about it, because it's so good.
I rerolled it.
That's ridiculous.
I got a deck of cards.
Oh, well, you must be very happy with your decision, then.
It's alright. Got me some consumables that I needed.
Deck of cards sucks. You get a Justice card?
Yes, actually.
That's the best possible outcome, and it's still terrible.
Hierophant. It's pretty good, too.
Alright, that's actually pretty solid.
Could have gotten a Joker card.
Did you encounter that room with the tinted rock next to the green?
Yeah, and it opened it for me and hit me, and I tried to not get hit there.
I was extremely displeased with. That's why, I used to think this game was a 10 out of 10. Now it's a 2 out of 10, and we've already been over my reasons for that. Immersion breaking mostly. Now I think it might actually be like a -4, because how am I supposed to not take red heart damage there? The game's pretty busted, honestly.
If you had a spirit heart, you wouldn't have been bothered there.
Yeah, but is that my fault or the game's fault? I usually default to it being the game's fault, so I'm going to say it's the game's fault.
I think I had a spirit heart, though, so I don't think I was as bothered.
Oh, you didn't take red heart damage?
No, maybe I got hit once, I think.
You lucky so-and-so.
How's the Steam sale doing for you? Have you bought anything yet?
I have not, really even looked at it, but maybe I should. I kind of feel like it's perfect timing for a sale, because during E3, nothing really seems to be coming out anyway, so you might as well do a Steam sale of your Steam, but I haven't really picked up anything. I'm interested to know what other people have picked up. You picked up anything? You pick up Dungeons 2?
Actually, no, I was thinking about it, but I ended up putting Abyss Odyssey in my cart. I haven't bought it yet, but it looks pretty good. That
game is interesting.
Oh, you played that? I thought you ignored it for some reason.
No, I played it. I did a couple of videos on it. It's an interest. How much is it? It's currently 50% off. $5.99. That's a good price for it. I got sick of it faster than I thought I would.
Oh, that's kind of sad to hear.
It wasn't like a 100-hour long roguelite adventure for me, but it's got some cool mechanics going on, and it had that cool idea, which was like, the game gets harder as it's like a community aspect to it. Like the more people who beat the game, the harder the game gets for everybody, or something like that. That was kind of cool.
Demon's Souls kind of thing.
Yeah. It was. I'm probably misrepresenting it somewhat, but it seemed like a really cool idea. I just didn't play enough for it to actually factor into my decision.
Guys, I'm not running with deck of cards. I'm just trying to get 2 charges out of it before I leave the floor. I think that's reasonable.
You already got a full charge in your D6, dog?
No, I used the D6, then I left.
You gotta
Took
get
the
that
deck of
reroll
cards.
ready for the deal with the devil, mon frere.
I already got the deal with the devil.
What'd you get?
I took Headless Baby.
That's okay.
Took it over Ghost Baby. I thought it was a better deal.
Yeah,
of the two.
that's definitely that's the right decision.
Oh, 3-cent battery. Okay, I might have to go back for that. Or do I just take the Spirit Heart and leave? What do you think is better, having a Spirit Heart or another card?
Another D6 charge.
It's not an option.
100% another D6 charge.
Oh yeah, I guess I'll just re-roll the deck of cards since I'm not taking it with me. You're right.
Exactly.
You
Headless
thought that
Baby
through.
is pure trash. That's not fair. Headless Baby's not pure trash.
I got Piggy Bank out of it. It's not awful. I thought it dropped pennies when you pick it up.
I'll never get... Wait, what? Piggy Bank? Piggy Bank gives you money directly.
Okay. Oh.
The reason you take Headless Baby on a deal with the devil is if you want deal with the devil precedent, and you have the HP to afford a deal, but both of the deals are kind of shitty, you take Headless Baby because it's often the less shitty of the two.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Yeah. I think it's pretty good.
3 hearts, pretty good damage. I feel okay doing that.
I oftentimes find myself taking Ghost Baby in that situation, and I would, like, you had the choice there. I would much rather take Headless Baby, for sure.
I don't hate Ghost Baby either, but between the two of them, Headless seems better.
It is almost not even a contest.
Okay. You know what else I bought? I also got Talos Principle finally.
Yeah!
$15 for it was a pretty good deal when it's like $49 normally.
It's normally $49.
It's very expensive for some reason. I thought it was like, you know, a shorter indie game. I didn't realize it was quite that big of a fuss. I've heard good things. I like puzzle games.
Great things, yeah. I've heard that it's incredible. But I've not played it myself.
Just having a deal like that just kind of pushes you over the edge, and you're like, well, I might not see this again for this price.
Yeah.
So, that's what it did.
What I do for the Steam sale is I wait to see what stuff attracts me, and then I just send out a review request for it.
Right.
Because I'm a scumbag. That's a joke, by the way.
Oh, it is,
ill-advised.
because I've kind of done that before.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think you were joking for real.
I've done that before for Let's Look Ats, actually. And actually, like, done Let's Look Ats. My villainous joke there was going to be that I just... Eventually, I'd just be like, nah, it wasn't really my cup of tea, as I put in 70 hours of it. 70 hours into it.
I didn't think it sounded that insidious, to be honest.
Seed is D's nuts. It could be, because Nick doesn't give us numbers in our seeds anymore.
Pretty sure that works.
And then you ask for a refund, exactly.
Oh, that's rude.
Everyone knows NL is the ultimate anti-consumer.
Thank you very much, Sleepyhead, for the 2 months in a row subscription. Let's get some rock meows, please, in chat. We need to see kitty cats.
Why shit on Aquarius when you like Headless Baby? I didn't shit on Aquarius, I just didn't take it. That's not a shit on.
Well, I just got Headless Baby. Getting Aquarius seems redundant to me, so... I think I'm gonna re-roll it. I don't like what I got. Okay.
NL is getting real fucking good at this game. Well, let's be honest, it is about time. Took me long enough.
If anyone's bound to get good at it eventually, it's probably you.
NL is the guy who plays for 300 hours, then leaves a bad Steam review. That is
on your
me.
map simulator games.
Yeah, I play 500 hours, then I'm like, well, okay, this could get a positive review for me if it had rebindable controls, but it doesn't, so... Sorry. That's what happens when developers don't care about the feelings of consumers.
Oh, that's our symmetry, isn't it? You shit on me for playing walking simulators, and I shit on you for playing map simulators. We both have
I
a
don't shit on
simulator.
you for playing walking simulators.
Oops.
You shit on Dirty Bomb and said nothing happened in it, and so I felt compelled to take a shot at your favorite game of all time.
No, you didn't see the trailer.
I saw the trailer, and the guy was like, oh, you know, hello, princess, and he, like, stabbed him in the back. The trailer was...
It was like a freaking violent Pixar movie.
There was... Nick, I don't know...
I'm not even saying it was bad, I just was saying none of that happened.
That's not true, because in the Dirty Bomb trailer, Kira used her orbital laser, and the orbital laser happened all the time.
Okay, you're right about the orbital laser. I can't dispute you there. Thank you very much, Wolves at My Door, for your subscription. Nice guy. I met him at PAX.
He is a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Thank you very much.
At least he was nice. He might be a total asshole, but he has the wherewithal to be nice during the 3.5 minutes that we met.
Yeah.
And that's, you know, not everybody can say that, so.
You're right about that.
Dirty Bomb is trashed here. You guys need to spend some time playing some real trash games. I'll recommend some. Just look at Nick's top 10 games of the year and then play some of those. Newha, thanks for the subscription. Breaking the awkward silence there.
I was trying to think of what I should shit on of yours, and I just didn't want to go in any particular direction there.
Understandable.
I was gonna make some kind of Splinter Cell joke, but it just seemed rude.
Dude, Splinter Cell Blacklist is a classic, and I will tolerate no dissent about this.
The joke is I don't even dislike it. It's just like I shit on it for some reason anyway.
I don't know. Everybody does. I don't understand why Ubisoft won't bring it back, man. I guarantee when Ubisoft brings it back, people are going to be like, sweet, new Splinter Cell. Thank God they're, like, rebooting it because Blacklist sucked. Yo, Blacklist is a modern classic, man.
That seems a little far, doesn't it?
It's
Modern
really
classic?
good. It's really good.
You can like it emphatically, but calling it a modern classic
I think it's a
elevates
modern
it a little
classic,
too far
man.
to me.
I think it's a modern classic.
Well, you're entitled to your opinion.
I think it is going to be this generation's God Hand. Where, like, 10 years from now, people are going to be like...
You couldn't even say that with a straight face.
It's really good, man! It was also one of the only modern Ubisoft games that, while it was bloated with side quests to a large degree, it also did not have, like, you know, Ubisoft, here's like a dune buggy race, climb the tower, etc., etc. It actually had a really nice, compact, directed story campaign that I thought was admirable.
Has there been an open world Splinter Cell yet?
I fucking hope not, man.
Because if there is, that seems like a decent direction for them to go in.
I much prefer my Splinter Cell, at least in theory, as a linear puzzle box kind of thing,
Well,
where
it's
they
like linear-ish.
right, exactly, where they like actually design the puzzles so that it's not just like I would hate for the puzzle box nature of it to become diluted. I really should have re-rolled the.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been having the same kind of dispute in my head about level design. Have you heard of Shape of the World at all?
Shape of the World.
Upcoming
I've
ambient. Yeah, you saw that at least? Okay.
Got a press release about it semi-recently, but I don't know what it is.
I was under the impression that it was a procedurally generated, like, nature exploration game, and then I come to find out it's procedurally populated, which is different than generated. And what that means is the level design is the same, but the forest that comes up around you as you walk is different every time you play it.
Is this, like, actually Michael L. Fox's ideal game that we've been asking for years?
It might be. I mean, I think he should play it as well, but... yeah, at first I was kind of disappointed it wasn't completely procedurally generated, and then I realized, like, I think I can appreciate this more that it isn't. Because they have actually time to sculpt what's going into your experience.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about this before, but I really... I'm not going to say resent, that's probably a little heady, but I disagree with the use of, like, linear as a negative term, and, procedurally generated or open world as a de facto positive. Like, it's always better for something to be open world than it is for it to be linear. I disagree with that, but...
I think we're just so in love with the idea of experiences changing every time we play them that we've kind of put it in this subjective realm where it doesn't really belong.
Yeah, don't say we on that one.
Well, we as in the populace, not you and I.
Perhaps, yeah. I did play Splinter Cell through twice. My experience was procedurally generated by my brain. Is the way that I would describe that. Well, we don't pick this up yet. I understand.
So I need to put Fox in touch with him. I think he'd love it.
You really should, man. He would love Tree Game. Is it on Mac?
I think it might be coming out for Mac, yeah.
There you go.
Well, if it gets kickstarted, I guess, is kind of the caveat.
Oh, it's on Kickstarter.
It is, but it's, like, probably going to be okay, I think. Like,
okay, well, that's good.
I hope they're going to make their goal.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right?
It's very rare that I'll touch a Kickstarter game.
Yeah. It'd be pretty fucking rude of you. You're like, yeah, they're on Kickstarter. I really hope they don't make it. I hope they're out of a job. They have to go work for a major studio doing shit they hate.
I would never say that.
I mean, I got it confused with Fate of the World. Like, when I saw the press release, I was like, oh shit, a sequel to Fate of the World? That game was weird and a little bad, but also I liked it.
I don't think I know what that is.
Fate of the World was like a weird strategy game that I think was funded by, like, the EPA or something like that. So it was like it had a huge environmental bent to it. And basically your goal was like to stave off catastrophe by playing these cards and like enacting policies and stuff like that. It was very strange, but I have a soft spot for games like that.
Remember that game Ruse? It was like the big twist is that there's a ruse.
I don't know about that, but Ruse is the same guys that do those the war games.
Yeah, that's the one.
I never played it.
It's got a ruse in it.
War game, I was very. I think it's a great game that I cannot play. It's far too intense for me.
That's all right. I don't want to overwhelm your delicate sensibilities.
If those ever become more popular, they will be the new like paradox in terms of jokes about like games being complex. Those games are actually, I have no idea what's happening. I played like 4 or 5 hours of war game. I think it was Air Land Battle, and I have no idea what happens in that game. I don't understand it. Well, that was poor.
Did you see Pillars of Eternity's get an expansion last night?
I did. I saw the tweets about it. That's cool.
Looked like pretty good marketing. It looked pretty exciting the way they put it in the pitch.
Pillars of Eternity is not a game for me, but that is also still cool.
Yeah, me either, but I still appreciate it.
That's another game. I actually have like 5 hours in Pillars of Eternity and still basically don't understand how to play.
You just said complexity, and I was like thinking about what happens when you hit something in Pillars of Eternity.
I blame Mathis for me not understanding Pillars of Eternity, because I have to blame somebody, and I'm sure as hell not going to blame myself. Mathis was super excited about the game, so I started playing it, because I was like, maybe this is my opportunity to finally get into these, like, old-school RPGs.
Right.
And then, he's like, nah, I don't want to spoil it for myself. I don't want to play it until, like, I'm actually going to stream it. And then he streamed it once! And never played it again. It was like, what was all the hullabaloo for? I was like, yo, Mathis, can you help me here? Like, I'm stuck. I really feel like my enjoyment of the genre hinges on you providing me with a tip right now that can save me. And he's like, nah, I want it to be a virginal experience when I play it one time for 45 minutes on my Twitch stream.
It's okay to blame Mathis. I understand.
He soiled it for me, man.
Soiled it. I guess I'll just take this charge. I don't even need it. Thank you, by the way, for all those donations. I will read those out at the end of the segment. I appreciate them very, very much. You're helping fund my Steam buying spree.
There you go. It's getting pretty intense. Nick has added 2 things to his wish list already.
No, I bought those, and there's several that I haven't bought. There's actually several that I've actually also bought that I'm already forgetting about.
Man, anti-grav seems terrible on this room.
Oh, this is one that's probably going to get people mad at me, but I actually picked up Final Fantasy 13-2.
Oh, yeah.
I've never played through the second one, but I did finish the first one.
You like 13?
I didn't, but I was addicted to it. I don't know how to describe it. I was like, when will this end? But I really want to keep playing it.
I understand that. I've been there.
It was really kind of boring, but also I loved the part where it was like open world, and then you could do some hunting. That part I was super into, but it took like 25 hours to get to that part, and then I might as well have finished the game, and then I did. But I never 100%ed it, which I regret. It's a weird thing.
Nick, how do you feel about the Final Fantasy VII Remake?
I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah? You gonna play it, you think?
Yeah, I think I will.
Alright.
I'm just very curious to see what they're gonna do with it, like if this is gonna be really true to the idea of what they've been pushing this whole time, or is it just going to be sort of a letdown? I need to see some footage.
Zombolos, thank you for the subscription, by the way. I'm thinking, like, when it was announced, I was like, that's pretty cool. I think it's a good announcement, but I really can't see myself playing through Final Fantasy VII again. I've played it through, like, 4 times, and if it had come out in, like, 2005, like, when rumors...
Right.
Not even first starting to surface, but yeah, you know what I mean. If it had come out then, I feel like I would have been better off. Well, because I don't think I have the time now to invest in it.
I have the benefit of a bit more distance, I suppose. I'd only ever played through the entirety of the game once, and that was around when it was new. After that, I tried to play it a second time more recently, and I was really not into it. I regret saying this, but like I think it was a little too raw for me now.
A little too raw.
Maybe not the best wording, but
was
something
too
about
real.
it struck me as just a bit too primitive,
Hmm.
functionally and graphically. So I don't know. The idea of a remake might do something for me, but it depends. I guess I'm gonna see.
I don't know. I found it kind of interesting that people were like, "Man, I really hate like remakes and reboots, except this one. Like, I am
Right.
so in for this." But I think people have earned that right. I mean, it has been like almost 20 years since the original came out, but I really, I can't find myself. I can't muster the excitement to like play through a 40 to 70 hour game again when I already know everything about it. And like all they could change is probably stuff that I would find relatively minor. But I guess like maybe if I got into it and I started hearing like the themes, I'd be like nostalgic and motivated to play more. I'd be like, I remember that. I don't know. It's possible, but I find it unlikely. For
They
me,
did say that they might change some of the story too, so that could be a thing.
I would be surprised to see changes on the level that I would need in order to be excited again. But
And I think when they said that, there's exactly one thing that everybody has come to mind.
yeah, can we like not? Are we in the position now where we have to not spoil,
Not spoil Final
Fantasy VII again?
Fantasy VII.
It was like I remember being around when that spoiler was like legitimate, and then I remember being around when it was a joke, and now it might be
It's
legitimate.
come full circle again.
It's possible.
Oh, that's weird. The same
That's kinda-
spoiler twice.
That's kind of funny, actually. Jesus fuck! Hopefully they never remake the Sixth Sense, man.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a minefield.
Also, before I get crucified for critiquing the graphics of like a 20-year-old PlayStation 1 game, my favorite Final Fantasy, and this is really what I'm critiquing here, is 12. And that's mostly to do with the mechanics, and I just felt like 7 was a bit on the slow side.
Wait, you can also say that Final Fantasy VII looks like trash. Like it.
I know I can, but like it doesn't matter what my opinion is, people are just going to be angry about it, so I just want to
maybe.
kind of soften it a little bit.
I really like Final Fantasy VII, or I liked it at least when I was younger. Not that I don't like it now, but I haven't played it in a long time. But I think it's totally fair to say that that game looks pretty bad with the benefit of modern eyes.
Is it viable to say that I liked it, but I may not now, but it doesn't change my opinion of nostalgia of it?
I don't even know how to follow that, to be honest with you. So you can say whatever you want, as far as I'm concerned.
I think it was a good game. I don't know if it is anymore. That's what I'm trying to say.
I understand.
With the benefit of, you know, added knowledge and years of experience.
Right? Yeah. No, I understand where you're coming from. Also, is it weird that when it was announced, I suddenly got very worried for Square Enix? I was like, oh shit, you guys are like maybe broke? I hope not, but maybe.
That would make developing it rather difficult, wouldn't it?
I guess so, yeah.
They've probably got 3 years out on actually finishing this thing.
My assumption has always been that, or my assumption had always been, up to this point, that they would only remake, like that would be like their I'm gonna sell my house moment in case business
Right.
got really bad. I hope I'm wrong about that.
Oh, they're getting foreclosed upon.
Exactly. They're like, well, shit, you know, I gotta pawn my wedding ring or something like that. This is their wedding ring pawning moment.
But on the upside, you know, when they do pawn that wedding ring, it's a really expensive wedding ring.
Right, yeah, there's a good chance that they're gonna get back on their feet maybe as a result. I can understand that.
They could buy several houses with this wedding ring.
This is very true. But I actually did think that they were doing better. Like, I actually thought that they're, like, semi-refocus on mobile. It worked out really well for them so far.
I just gave up Epic Fetus for a magnet.
I think that was Docket Fetus.
Oh, was it? Yeah, you're right, it was. I just said that
I
hastily.
believe so. Don't ask me how I know what the icons are. Thank you.
You're an icon.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Sometimes.
I appreciate it, but I don't know if I'd follow that rabbit hole all the way down.
Did I ever play Crisis Core? That's the one on PSP, right? The action one? Because, yeah, I did. If that's the one I'm thinking of.
There were two, right? There's like one where you play as Vincent, and then one... Is that Crisis Core?
I think so. I don't remember hating it, but I don't really remember it, so I don't know if that counts either. What? 26. Alright, I might as well finish this floor. Yeah, like me doing a boss rush, like that'll ever happen.
That's true. Square Enix does have Just Cause 3 coming out as well, which
looks good.
I don't know if that's one of those games that is like a little. It's overhyped on the internet compared to what it sells, but I assume that it's going to do well for them. And honestly, I'm so on board for a new Hitman. Like, I'm ready for it. It's been 3 years. I'm prepared.
You seem very hype about that. I saw you were typing a lot.
I really, if games are produced on a 3-year cycle, which it really seems like they are with like new Dishonored, new XCOM, new Hitman, then this is going to be the greatest year, man. Because 2012 is like the greatest year for games in recent memory, in my opinion, at least.
I want to focus on the positive and not so much on the negative. I have to say that Sony press conference was fucking amazing.
The Sony press conference was so fan servicey, and that's like, what more do you want out of E3? I saw people being like, "Whoa, they just like appeal to the masses." I'm like, it's a conference that like millions of people are watching. Of course, it's going to appeal to the masses. And I thought the Sony conference was awesome. Yeah, the stuff that they announced, I'm interested in. Horizon looks cool. The first actual like footage of what is happening in No Man's Sky looked interesting, at least. I was into it.
The degree that people were talking about Horizon seemed disproportionately low to me, actually, because it looked really good.
Hey, it looked neat. It was like Techno Tomb Raider.
Techno Dino Tomb Raider. Oh, wait, there's dinos already. Never mind.
Well, you know.
Oh, Guppy's head. I love that item.
New Tomb Raider's all about, you know, Japanese demons.
There could be dinos in there, too.
They're on a mountain. I would not be surprised to see some mountain dinos.
Like a frozen dino underneath the ground?
like a mountain goat with a T-Rex mouth or something like that.
Mountain goat.
Like a rhinestone cow goats. Bow, bow.
I'm gonna take Guppy's head with me just to change things up a little.
That's the opposite of changing things up. You always replace the D6 with Guppy's head.
I always say that, and then I don't end up doing it.
I don't know if that's true. It seems too convenient to me.
Yeah, maybe. Oh! Spirit Heart. Yeah.
I actually, I thought Microsoft's press conference was fine as well, if you're into those games, which I'm not really. But I was also at the same time kind of like, this is what you want, maybe? Like, if you've deliberately purchased, I don't know if there's people who have accidentally purchased an Xbox One instead of a PS4. If you've deliberately purchased an Xbox One up to this point, I have to imagine that you saw an announcement for a new Forza, a new Gears of War, new Halo, and we're probably like, that's sort of what I'm here for.
I don't mean this to be too negative, but like having Gears be over a year out though feels a little bit lame. But then again, I guess when were they going to develop it?
I just, that's you, man.
I just mean like it feels like they should have already been on that.
I have no interest in Gears, so I can't say one way or the other.
I'm more interested in the remake of the first one, honestly, than I am of the new one. But, I'll probably play both eventually. I'll definitely play the remake. I don't know if I'll play the fourth one.
You want to talk terrible, talk about the Ubisoft conference. I actually didn't see the Ubisoft conference.
Do we want to talk terrible? Because that's a whole rabbit hole.
I actually feel like this E3 has been great so far. Well, I mean, it's pretty much over, but it was great, I guess. From like a fan perspective, I think it was awesome. All the games are probably not going to turn out as good as they look, but there was the coolest slate of announcements I think that I've seen in a long time, from an E3 at least. So I think it was a really positive convention, honestly.
There weren't a lot of things that I looked at the trailer and was like, wait a minute, that's going to be garbage, or like, that's totally bullshit.
Yeah, no, that's very true. There were very few things where I was like, that looks awful.
Or like, they're just straight up lying to us. I didn't get that impression very much.
Yeah, me neither.
I think there was one thing, but I can't remember what it was now, which is fine. Probably for the best.
Oh yeah, here we go.
I was real happy to hear that the new Mirror's Edge is not going to have gun combat.
Yeah, that seemed like a really kind of shrewd announcement.
Very rarely do I get excited for the loss of a feature. That is one time. I am.
That seemed like uncharacteristically not tone deaf.
Yeah, exactly. I was hoping they'd just remove combat entirely, but that's probably asking for a bit too much.
It's looking a little weird, this run.
Oh, but then it also took a turn where they're like, but Faith also is invincible when she's in her flow state. I don't know how I feel about that yet.
Honestly, that's another one that I probably won't play as much as I would like to, because I'll throw up real bad.
Yeah, that's the one thing that might make me interested in Xbox One, but I'm not buying one for just that.
It's not coming to PC?
I don't know. If it is, then great. I'll definitely buy it for PC. What do they have for exclusives, though? It seems like it should definitely be an exclusive.
Yeah, that's not up to Microsoft, though.
No, okay.
I'd be surprised. You see, we got our dream came true when From Software announced that Dark Souls 3 is coming to PC.
Yep, that's always a good thing. Did they say if it's day and date with console, though?
I thought that they had, but mostly
good.
I just got inundated with like 100 tweets at the same time, so I can't fully remember.
And No Man's Sky coming to PC?
The same day.
That's
yeah,
awesome.
That's good news.
I was going to buy it either way, but now I definitely get to get the PC version right away, and that's good.
Don't shoot! Oh, I hit myself. That's okay. That's okay.
I'm trying to think of what else was a really big deal.
I gotta figure out how the heck I'm gonna do this.
Remake of Ratchet and Clank, I'm super hyped for that. Although that wasn't really an E3 announcement, they announced that before that. New Uncharted looks good, but, you know, it's early yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm for it.
Exciting seeing him drive through all of that landscape.
It's like Indiana Jones, right?
Yeah, very much like it,
For
actually.
someone who has never played an Uncharted game, I should basically just consider it as like video game Indiana Jones.
That's dead on, yep.
All right.
He does a bit more climbing than your average Indiana Jones movie, but it's still the
Well,
same
he is
idea.
like 70, Nick.
No, he isn't. That's Sully.
No, I was talking about
Oh, Indiana Jones, yeah.
the Harrison Ford.
Yeah,
No,
at this point, I don't blame him.
Indeed, seeded runs do not count towards the streak. So, you have nothing to fear, but also nothing to get excited about if that's the only reason you're here.
Your average Indiana Jones movie, though, he isn't 70.
Right, that's true.
There's one case where he is.
Right. If you ignore the outlier, he's mostly like in his 40s. Maybe
Which is
even
prime climbing age, if you ask me.
I think it could be, yeah.
And he kept himself in decent shape. I think he should be doing a lot more climbing. In those movies, I mean.
I think Harrison Ford looks pretty good for your average, like, 70-year-old man.
Yeah, I don't see him climbing a lot of mountains, though.
He did get in a plane crash this year, so, like, you know, I'd cut him a little bit of slack. How many
Is
plane
he
crashes
okay?
have you been in?
I haven't been in any, thankfully.
Apparently he's fine.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, Harrison Ford has been in more plane crashes this year than you've been in your whole life, so...
100% more.
Yeah, exactly. The math checks out. He's been in double, from 0 to 1. Can we, as mathematicians, just agree that 0 times 2 is 1? We can stop divide by 0 errors ourselves. We can put a cork in it. It's done.
Start a political campaign. You two can stop divide by 0 errors. We just need to lobby to change how math works.
It's not infinite percent more. It's 100% more, as we just described right now. Nick and I are going to be the splinter group of scientists who are going to... mathematicians, sorry. We're going to
Splinter group.
finally turn it around. Yeah, splinter group blacklist. Where are you at on your run, Nick?
I'm on womb 2.
That's
Utero
fast.
2, rather.
That's fast.
Is it?
I'm going to do... that's good. I'm going to do a nuclear throne run here.
Everyone's asking me if I'm hyped for The Last Guardian. I'm as hype as I should be, which is like 7 out of 10 level hype. Slightly above average. Maybe
that's
6
fair.
out of 10. It's just, they have a history with weird camera controls and game controls, so I just really want to play it. I don't really want to just be hype without playing it.
I mean, it's been gone from the radar for a while, so I think it's healthy to have some skepticism, but...
I'm
It's
hyped that
always-
it exists at all, I guess, if that's what you mean.
That's true.
Because I was fully convinced that it was straight up canceled and not going to exist.
I thought you were going to say I was fully convinced that it was straight up cancer. I was like, that seems a little bit hyperbolic,
No,
Nick.
I wouldn't go quite that far.
I recognize that, you know, there are some troubling trends in the gaming industry lately, but that seems a little ridiculous.
I think it is a little ridiculous, yes. Are
Yes,
you
so
hyped
you're-
for Half-Life 3? I could have a wank if that's what you're asking.
Don't even fucking... I love nerd cubes, but I pretty much hated Twitter last night.
It's alright.
There's only 3 ways to take that. You can embrace it, as I saw some people do, you know, and just wait for the wave to roll over you and finish. Or you could ignore it, which is how I chose to deal with it. Or you could admonish it, which I also saw some other people do. I'm not in the interest of admonishing it. You know, we've had our own silly hashtags here on the NLSS, but also at the same time, I was like, every tweet that I'm getting just says "have a wank" on it, and you're destroying the social media platform for me right now.
How about you just strategically use it once and then never again, like I just did? That's what I just did.
There you go. You did.
Done.
I respect that, Nick.
Got it in. Now we can move on with our lives.
I respect that you recognize the power in the joke is not always in using it, but sometimes not in using it.
Yeah. It's anticipation.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
What if he uses it again? Spoilers, I'm not going to.
What if he doesn't?
That's exactly right.
Ah!
Have you seen the Gears of War 4 trailer? I didn't actually realize there was a trailer. I just saw that gameplay footage that was very, very dark.
It was, like, really dark.
And I don't mean that negatively, but, like, why use that footage, really, when there's probably less dark areas to walk through?
I tend to assume that there was, I assume ignorance instead of malice, whenever given the opportunity, until proven otherwise. It just seemed like, crank that brightness stat up a little bit. Like, maybe they did it in a room that was way too dark, so they didn't realize how it would play on the screen. But, like, man, that Gears stuff was super dark.
It doesn't really give you a good idea of whatever it is you're trying to show off when you hardly see anything.
Could not see what was happening.
There was some walking, I saw a lot of falling, there was some breaking geometry, and then it kind of ended.
But it is rich for me to criticize Gears. I kind of get the benefit of being snarky, and I'm probably not even going to play it. So, like, I just feel like a total
It's a pretty small level of snark, all things considered.
I don't know. It's like, I'm criticizing this game, but at the same point, I'm like, I've never played any Gears games, and I'm probably not going to play this one. So, I kind of feel like I should defer to the more knowledgeable sources on that. But that's not really what our industry's about. So,
how about when the sequel or the remake of the first one comes out, we'll co-op through it?
I don't see myself.
Not that long.
I don't see myself doing that.
Could be fun.
You,
Maybe I'll do that with Rob then.
Yeah, there you go. You got me on the Borderlands train, and,
I just think that there's a time when it's going to really work, and that wasn't the right time, unfortunately.
No, the Borderlands train I had fun with, even though we didn't quite finish the game. I was in.
That's what I
man.
meant, though. Since we didn't finish the game, I kind of took it to mean you weren't interested in finishing the game.
No, it's because your grandma came over, and I had to give her my full attention.
I know, but we could have gone back. Well, then we couldn't after a while, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I understand what you're saying, but when Borderlands 3 comes out, I'm all in. If it's not shitty, I'm totally in.
Did they announce that and I wasn't aware?
Yeah, they did, didn't they? Didn't they announce? I thought they announced that they were doing some Borderlands 3.
If they announced that and I didn't hear it, I'm really pissed.
I don't think they did it at E3. I thought they did it like 4 or 5 months ago.
No, I would have known that.
You should fact check this to make sure I'm not
Please
accidentally like fake announcing Borderlands 3. But I thought that they announced Borderlands 3.
I really would have known that.
Actually, now that I think about it, we probably would have expected to see something at E3. Like, that would be a big game.
Snick into Metroidvanias, did he say anything about what? Say anything about what?
Probably the new Bloodstains one.
Oh, I'll say all the things you want me to say about that, because I'm very excited for that.
There you go. They did show Borderlands stuff in the Sony thing. I watched the whole Sony thing.
No way.
We both watched the whole Sony thing.
I watched it with him. You're not going to trick me this time.
We entered a fugue state.
Rip Spirit Hearts? Oh, I left Spirit Hearts behind. It's okay, I've got nearly full health and 9 lives.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I think I'm alright.
9 lives actually came very much in handy for me.
No, Nick, it was not announced. Alright, see, that's in line with the reality that I'm accustomed to.
I'm a little confused, to be honest with you. NL, are you excited for Dota Rebirth? Isn't they? It's not
there is
called
a new
Rebirth.
Dota thing. Yeah, it's not Rebirth. It's something. Something maybe with an R could be.
Yeah, Reborn, totally different.
It might actually be Reborn.
I think it is Reborn. I'm not excited for it, but if you play Dota, you should be excited about it. I'm not gonna tell you not to be excited about it.
What is there to Rebirth about that game?
They're making it in Source 2, and they added custom games.
I thought it was already in Source 2. They've been transitioning it over for like a year.
Yeah, like behind the scenes, I think.
Now they're pulling the curtain back.
Well, I think this is the public release, maybe.
Oh. Okay. Well, Rob's excited about it. I know that much.
Yeah, probably like millions of people are excited about it, just not us.
Probably Austin.
I imagine. It's amazing the number of times that you can be like, okay, like Last Grey Wolf is signed on Steam. I guarantee in like half a second, Rob will sign on Steam, and then like
Dota starts.
Yeah, Green will sign on Steam, and then
It's the meeting of the minds. You just need Dennis. You get the whole.
It is the meeting of the minds. That's Rhythm of the Night by LaBouche.
Shia LaBeouf.
I think it might be by Shia LaBeouf.
Are you excited for System Shock 3? What the hell's... No, stop.
Okay, I believe that System Shock 3 was not announced.
Is this going to be the new joke? Announce games that didn't happen and then tell me to be excited about them?
But Borderlands did, I thought.
Borderlands did not.
Somebody said it didn't, but somebody said they showed it at E3. They definitely did not show it during the Sony thing unless we had a collective fever dream and missed it. But I'm confused.
Why is everyone saying no to me a lot?
They did not announce it.
Oh shit! No, my stream is dead.
Your stream's dead. You're offline.
No, it's what the hell is it doing? It's transmitting like 100 KB of data.
That's not a lot.
Holy fucking buffer! All right, I might as well just finish this run then.
Are you in the market to finish it?
Oh yeah, I just gotta sit here and pound on Blue Baby for a second.
Phrasing.
It's alright.
You're thinking of Tales from Borderlands? I'm not thinking of Tales from Borderlands. I just, oh, I shouldn't have taken this with this. Also, I recognize that some of the other choices there are better, but I really like Eagle Eyes. I'm not thinking of Tales from Borderlands, but I might be mistaken to think that there is a Borderlands 3. I did not get it confused with the Telltale adventure game.
I'm pretty sure there just is not a Borderlands 3 yet. Not announced. There probably will be one, but it's not announced.
Yeah. Maybe they'll skip the Borderlands cycle for a year.
I'm excited for the next one. I'll definitely play it, whatever it is. What's all this about?
The damage that I took there was really not very smart.
So this is a peculiar one. I finished my run, and the second I closed Isaac, my frame rate went back up, and my shit started transmitting again.
Wow.
I don't think Isaac's able to do anything like that, but it looks like it did.
That's very strange.
Now I'm going to start Isaac again and see if it goes back down.
Okay.
No, I think it's fine. I think it's just a coincidence.
Stream's fine now?
Well, I mean, once they tell me, yeah, but I think so.
Do you want to just run ads and then...
You know, do an early transition?
We might as well. I mean, you gave me a great seed, and we find ourselves in a situation where we could probably run ads and then maybe have an extra 10 minutes of Enter the Gungeon.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
All right, well, thanks for watching so far. We'll be back in 3 minutes to play Enter the Gungeon. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you soon.
You're going to like this game, I have a feeling. Stick around. Sorry, I got canceled, guys. I'm uncanceled now.
And what about XCOM 2? I'm for it. Isn't it weird that they're going PC exclusive? I think it makes a whole lot of sense, because I bet that like 95% of the copies of XCOM, Enemy Unknown and Within were sold on PC.
This is going to be a really good next year and holiday season.
Yeah. No, it looks like it could be an amazing year.
Fallout and XCOM by themselves command a lot of attention. And that's not all.
And that's not all.
That's not all.
All right, you keep talking a little bit, because this all-brand commercial might get Content ID matched.
Okay.
I'm going to go get some water, though.
Sure, I'm going to read out some donations real quick, if you guys don't mind. I want to say thank you to Duke Hope, not Duke Hope, we went over this, for the $5 donation. Was up in the quarry. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much, I appreciate that. You just bought me a copy of Abyss Odyssey. Thank you very much, Alcoholamon, for the $1 donation. I bet your $10 you can't talk more than NL, lol. You probably win that bet, because, well, it's his show. He gets to talk as much as he wants, really. Thank you very much to Mike Tyson's Gone Home for the $6.90. I'm sad that you won't be playing Dark Souls 3 on stream. I enjoyed watching you not understand how to Bloodborne.
Yeah, it is
that's
the
okay.
Pringle song.
You donated $6, so that's all good. Thank you very much for that. Thank you also,
So?
Big Puss and a Little Carrier, for the $5.69 donation. There's no message for that one, but I appreciate it nonetheless. And thank you, Pazgoff, for the $5 donation. Hey, Nick, what's the best way to contact you? Either Twitter or email me on the contact form on indie-impressions.com.
Donation messages.
Oh, or that. That I will guaranteed see that, yes. Just send it out 150 characters at a time. All right. Are you hyped for The Division? I don't know about that. We'll see. Ryan's not. Wait, are you hyped for The Division? I forget.
I may wait and see, you know?
Yeah, okay, wait and see. That's fair.
Oh, fucking this Pringles commercial. It's unmutable.
Oh, man.
Oh, sorry, you can mute it, like, really quickly and then, like, unmute it. What a piece of garbage, man.
Piece of garbador. Are you excited for Terraria 2? Is that even a question? I'm very excited for Terraria 2, yes.
I missed a subscriber as well. Durathor the Sacred Deer. Durathor the Sacred Deer. Thank you very much for the subscription. Are you hyped for the new Rainbow Six? I am a big fan of the Rainbow Six franchise. I would like to see it be good. I'm cautiously optimistic.
Are you kidding? 7 ads. Holy shit. That's a little excessive. Sorry.
Well, I mean, you know, if you're running 3 minutes of ads, it should be...
Oh, I figured there were 30... okay, fair enough.
It should be 6.
Didn't run the math in my head when I said that. For Honor. Oh, yeah, that looked pretty good, actually.
Which one's For Honor?
That's the one that was like a combination of Chivalry meets Dark Souls.
Oh, okay, yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that got my attention a bit. It was a Metroidvania game shown yesterday. Devil something? Could it be Devil's Gambit or whatever it's called? Reaper's Gambit? Something Gambit. Death's Gambit.
I gotta turn up the volume on the game a little bit here. One sec. It's a little bit too low. You got Gungeon open, Nick?
Yeah, Gungeon's ready. Ready to blast.
We are back. We are back from ads. I played like an hour and a half of this last night, so...
I played 20 minutes of it.
That's probably more than enough to understand mostly what's happening, I have to imagine.
Are you starting up?
Give me a second here.
Okay.
I'm just trying to make sure it's got perfectly balanced, just slightly too loud for when things are going to start firing here. This is probably where we want to be, right there. All right. This is Enter the Gungeon. It's currently in alpha. As I've heard, it's pegged to come out sometime in 2015 from Dodgerel Games Devolver Digital. They've given us permission to play it while E3 is going on, because there was a PC Gamer did a stream of it yesterday after the PC gaming conference thing was over. So we're going to play a little bit of it here. It's basically Nuclear Throne meets Rebirth, dungeon crawly, but focused on guns. Instead of picking up like items, mutations, and stuff like that, you pick up better and better guns.
There's 200 guns.
Yes, there are a lot of guns.
It's nuts.
Which character are you going to play as, Nick? I want to play as the same as you.
I figure we just start vanilla, right? Do the pilot.
The pilot. Okay, the pilot's vanilla. I'm going to pretend that you didn't make a quip about his Caucasian race.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Vanilla standard. God damn it.
Oh, you know what? I think I actually have to lower the volume again.
Is my volume okay? Oh, yeah, we got a button mash now. Here we go.
So it's a wizard's lizard. No, it is not a wizard's lizard.
This entranceway reminds me a bit of Titan Souls, actually. It's very large and scope.
Yeah, you know, I could actually see that. So I've started with the Rogue Special here, which is kind of like a ray gun. Who do you think this pilot character is meant to be? Is it a Han Solo thing?
I got Firefly from it, but yeah, Han Solo's kind of...
okay. I was thinking it was either that or Chris Pratt Guardians of the Galaxy style.
Oh yeah, I can see that too.
But I think you're probably right with the Firefly reference. So the game does go through a little bit of tutorialization here right off the bat.
Tutorials are for chumps.
Yeah, we don't really need to do that. Basically, here's the gist of it. Left click to fire. You kill enemies. The enemies give you coins. You use those coins to buy guns, ammunition, and armor and stuff like that. And you'll find the shopkeeper soon. You can also flip over any object that is outlined in white and use that as cover, which leads to some cool situations. The dodge roll is also of principal importance because you are invincible during the first like half of the animation for it, I think. So it's in your best interest to make sure that you're doing that appropriately. But I'm still really bad at it. Have you How far have you gotten in your preliminary Gungeon runs?
It's like 3/4 through floor 2.
3/4 through floor 2. Okay, I've gotten to the floor 2 boss, but I've never defeated the floor 2 boss.
That was my one and only run, by the way, so...
Oh, that's pretty good then, man.
The dodge roll thing, like, I really appreciate that in the tutorial they show you the picture. Because it's kind of hard to visualize, but they actually show you each frame and where the transition from invincibility to not invincibility happens.
Yes. By the way, in case you're getting nauseated, there is a screen shake.
Oh, yeah.
Thing.
It's actually a good idea. I should turn that off.
I've turned it off a little bit. I found myself getting, like, slightly motion sick. I got it at 50% or something like that. Man, this is dumb damage.
I'll just turn it straight off.
In comparison to something like Isaac, it really seems like there's a lot less HP dropped as well. So you gotta definitely be smarter about not taking damage, if you can avoid it at least.
You'll probably get at least a full heart from the boss kill.
Yeah, it seems like you get a heart and a half from the boss, somewhere in there. And also a weapon.
The shop, too, usually has one.
Yeah, but who wants to spend their money on HP on the shop when you can get...
tweezers, I guess.
Some kind of dope weapon.
I don't actually know what any of the items do, so...
Yeah,
we'll
same
figure
here.
it out.
Experience it ourselves.
Oh,
and the floors are...
dumb damage.
Floors are typically a little bit longer as well. You want me to turn down the screen shake a little further? I feel like screen shake is one of those things that only... like, it doesn't really benefit people as much as it hurts other people. So...
Yeah, I don't think it benefits really at all. It's kind of just a preference thing.
Yeah, I do like screen shake, but I'll turn it down if people have a desire to see it turned down. Alright, so this is our shop. There's a shop every floor. There's not... I mean, there are item rooms, but it's, yeah, no screen shake. There are item rooms, but I haven't really sussed out how they work yet. Sometimes you just find, like, random chests.
There's sacrifice rooms. There's things that require you to give up health or give up a gun to either gain something or get a random chance at something.
Like those altars. I have come across those and used those. But sometimes I just get like, yeah, like here I just got a random gun chest, which maybe there's one of those per floor or something.
I don't know if it's per floor necessarily, but there's a lot of things that seem to just spawn. Like, I had 3 different variations of statues already.
On one run?
Yeah, in one floor, actually.
Wow. I also just got a temporary +1 to my gun from an item, so...
Yep, I definitely had a damage up happen because I gave some health at a statue once. It said, like, you feel stronger or something to that effect.
Yeah. This one was like some kind of vial. What's the... Did you encounter any sweet guns during your,
Oh, hell yes.
What'd you get?
I had a black hole gun.
Oh, okay, that seems pretty powerful.
I didn't actually know how it worked, really, so I didn't really use it properly, but I believe the idea was to leave a thing on the floor and then it would suck stuff in, but I didn't really get how to do it. That was a long room.
Some more. Yeah, there are some, like, really, really time-intensive rooms.
It had a summon thing in the center by accident.
I got one of those guns that we saw at PAX, the unicorn horn that shoots out the rainbow.
Yep.
And I got the water gun.
Is that actually useful, or is that just
I found it completely terrible, but it was really funny to kind of play around with the water physics. I like how these guys, like, jump out from behind the cover. It's annoying sometimes.
Oh, I also had the pack, the proton pack from Ghostbusters.
Oh, really? That's
which was
cool.
Fucking appropriate fighting these ghosts with Tommy guns.
It kind of reminds me of... these are teleporters, by the way, so if we want to go back to our shop, because the floors are pretty large, we can teleport out here. What was I going to say? I want to buy that utility belt, so let's explore some more. But what I was going to say was, it reminds me a little bit of Broforce in how there's all those references in Broforce to, like, popular culture movies. It's like that in this game, but with guns instead.
I had a little box, a little green box up here spinning, and it was actually a full ammo refill.
Yes.
Hadn't seen that before.
A shrine to Bolitzebub, demon skeleton of ammo. I will kneel at the altar. The shadows grow darker. I have to imagine that probably means that the game got harder in some way.
I just randomly fell into a pit because I thought it was just another colored floor.
Oh, I think you do, you lose money when you fall into the pits and HP.
I just feel really dumb.
You might not lose money, though. I might be mistaken in that regard.
Thank you to Anteater Superstar, by the way, for the 4 months in a row, and there was one more before Anteater Superstar that I think I missed. I'll say it when I find it.
The rooms get a lot cooler, too, as you go along. Like, the first floor, it reminds me a little bit of Isaac in that the first floor is kind of just like, you know, kill enemies, get what you can get. The second floor has some really... Oh, my coin fell in there. The second floor has some really cool stuff with, like, traps and rooms that
enemies that are traps too.
Yeah, did you come across the room with the big, like, spinning spike ball things?
The, like, logs that roll around? Yeah, I saw that.
Logs.
That was Arrowhead Cobra. Thank you very much, 13 months in a row.
Alright, I got a crossbow. The original. And there
I
was
wasn't super on board with the theme at first, but I'm coming around. I think I'm kind of into it now.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
The bullets, I thought they were kind of cutesy silly, and now I'm just kind of into it. I don't know.
I would pick up a plushie of these bullet dudes.
I didn't realize quite how far they went with the bullet theme. Like, they really went all in on it.
Oh, shit.
Have you had
the item that gives you the active reload yet?
No.
It's, in my opinion, borderline impossible to use. Maybe it comes with skill, though. I found myself being like, man, I'm really bad at this. But
is there a way to blow up the map so you can see it larger?
Yeah, tab, but I don't know if you can do it permanently.
Oh, that works. I just needed a glance at it. Thank you.
Did you also know that you have a spacebar item to start with by default?
Yeah, what's that 5 blue all about?
When you use it, it clears out all the bombs on the screen.
Okay.
Or sorry, all the, you know what I mean, all the bullets.
Well, I'm lame, so I just went to the shop and bought a full heart, because I didn't want to die.
Oh, on my floor there's a big gun chest that I've never seen before, actually. I wonder if I can buy
guns in it.
I hope so. Wonder if I can buy a key. Oh, there's no keys for sale?
One thing I know about this game, probably has some guns.
Ah, there's no... I'm gonna buy a full heart too, Nick.
It's okay, we suck right now because it's like at the beginning of our journey.
I hope so. I hope I get another key. Alright, where the heck is my boss? It's gotta be down here. Is there a closer teleporter? Not really.
Oh, I can move the map and scroll it. Oh, cool. Appreciate that. Thank you, chat. Also, how did you know that?
Well, the guy from PC Gamer did play, like,
yeah, I watched him play for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, he was playing. He was doing well. He was doing better than I have done up to this point.
He had a clutch moment where he was going to die in 1 second, and he killed the thing before it could kill him.
Here we go. All right, boss fight. I do believe that there's only one boss per floor. I'm not sure if that's going to be the same when it actually comes out. But right now, I have fought this...
Gatling Gull.
Gatling Gull, that's it, like 100 times.
Test of your dodge rolling ability.
To some extent. I think he's pretty easy, though. Once you get used to it.
I wonder if it'll always be the same boss every first floor.
I hope that it's not.
Me too. Alright, there's splash damage on these missiles that I'm having trouble dealing with.
Oh, you're on the Gatling Gull as well.
Yeah. You can kind of cheese his AI and get him to walk into the pillar for a while.
I've had some tough fights against him, and I've had some incredibly easy fights against him as well. I still gotta figure out how I feel about, like, bullet economy. Like, do you want to use your best weapon at all times, and then just hope ammo shows up, or do you want to, like, prioritize, use a shit weapon for a little while, and then hope that, you know, you've still got ammo left for your good weapon when it shows up, or what have you.
Oh, I can already hear the backseat comments about how I don't turn over enough tables. I'm totally gonna get those.
I'm working on table meta myself personally as well.
Alright, he's dead.
Yeah, same. Well, good timing, man. Oh god, this giant bird with a minigun is so dumb. I love it. And then his family comes.
What is that? Is that armor? I just got a little shield with a bullet on it.
Ooh, gold's double barrel for the discerning Gungeoneer.
We only get 3 maximum to hold, I guess.
Yes.
Well, not only, but...
I think some only get 2.
Okay. Maybe there's an item we can get more that way.
Like, when I played as the Convict, I think I only got 2.
Swole bird. Alright, here we go. Underground passage with 1.5 hearts.
Alright. This, I've got too good to use syndrome already, but my,
It's early for that.
The item that I got, the gun that I got, I should say, is way too good to use on these bullet dudes. It seems like it's just running the train on them.
Did you get, like, a cannon or something like that?
It's like a double-barreled shotgun. It seems to one-shot the kind of shitty enemies.
Okay.
Which is more than you would normally say, for sure.
Whoa.
Oh, come on.
Whoa. I do feel pretty awesome dodging around everything.
Yeah, the dodge roll feels really satisfying.
Yeah, that worked out well.
I think this room we can use our gold double barrel. There is a gun test mode, but I really didn't want to. I spent like a minute in it, and I was like, I should not spoil every single gun in the game for myself. I'd rather learn some of them as they appear.
But you're kind of putting yourself at a bit of a disadvantage, though, if you run into one that you don't know what it is and then get yourself killed.
Yeah, but that's okay. I can live with that.
No, we'll learn them all eventually, anyway.
This shotgun is amazing.
Watch out for the little red cubes, because they're real angry and they shoot lots of bullets out of them.
Yeah, the meat boys are pretty dangerous.
Whoa, this one immolated half the level. That's interesting.
Ooh, half a heart. Don't mind if I do.
Really pretty fire effect.
Yeah, that's the most satisfying time to have the water gun, I think.
Got it.
No, no! Oh god, I almost got trapped.
You know, there's even minor platforming on some of these floors where you have to kind of dodge roll over voids.
Yeah, there is. I like it. It reminds me a little bit of Delver's Drop in that sense. That it's got like
I was gonna say that. Because of the lighting, though, not because of the drops.
Well, you know they use their own shader in this.
Oh, not the default Unity one?
Not the default Unity.
That one's a piece of shit anyway.
I think that was the genesis of that joke, actually.
Was it from Delver's Drop?
Yeah, no, it's from Enter the Gungeon. They were like, well, we use our own shader because the shader in Unity sucks. And I was like, I have no idea what that means, but I'm gonna laugh regardless because you seem like you know what you're talking about, probably. There we go. This is a long room. There are
still alive, huh?
Yeah. This is one of the best runs I've ever had, actually.
Oh shit! This magician took my bullets and then fired them back at me.
I still have not figured out the full meta on those magician dudes.
Shoot him with a shotgun close up. Can't steal anything.
That's a really good idea. Now that I think about it. But what if they can steal your shells?
You gotta have good timing and get right in their face, but it works. Hey, it gave me a free heart, too.
You are correct. That is the proper way to handle it. Oh! Where did you come from? Alright.
You know what? This is the game that addresses the issues that I had with Nuclear Throne. Not saying it's bad again, but this is the game that I want to spend that time with. That should be my Nuclear Throne
Not
time.
saying it's bad again, because you've said it before.
Yeah.
I've been down that road, he says. This is a very tough room for me here.
It's gratifying playing this.
Getting some face-palmy moments, I'm sure, in chat, but... There we go, one's dead.
Thank you very much, the show fields, for the $5 donation. Ooh. I will read your message as soon as I can spare my eyes. Oh shit! Watch out!
Oh, that was a tough one, man. All right, we got our shot. Let's do this.
Got a rough combination of enemies right here.
I need some bullets. There's also a map, but I don't know how much I value that. Bloody Eye, 60 cents, 63. Sorry. Amulet of the Pit Lord, Iron Key.
That's a nice name.
I'm getting Amulet of the Pit Lord, no doubt.
Pit Lord.
No fall damage. That could be useful.
Message says, sub to Northernlion, he was busy shooting bullets, so I'm donating to you and subbing. Keep it up, man. Thank you.
Sorry.
It's alright, he was busy shooting bullets.
Because my Moobot has stopped doing sound notifications, it only does the screen notifications, and because the game is in full screen, I actually can't see it, so... I appreciate the second chance on the shout-out there.
Oh, no. Okay, I'm still alive. Just barely, though.
I'm getting a little low myself.
I'm on a half a heart. I need a shop pretty badly.
I'm almost out of ammo as well.
Do you know what the G is on the map?
Yeah, that's the shop, actually.
Oh, I'm going back. Don't die to spikes.
Oh, this motherfucker again. Oh, I didn't get hit. Help. Send help. One at a time. We're going to take them out one at a time.
Okay. Save my life, shopkeeper. Yes. Armor piece. I don't know exactly what that does, but I might buy it anyway.
Ooh. Nick, I'm in the fucking danger zone right now.
Don't die. You need to secure those world exclusives by staying alive.
It's a good idea. Don't do your ritual. He's doing his ritual.
Get in his face.
No, the ritual is anti-face. Oh, I gave him so many shells.
I thought you had a different guy.
I gave him too many shells to shoot at me.
I might kill him before his ritual's over.
No, you can't.
Oh, shit.
You can't shoot him during the ritual, Nick.
I didn't know that. I lost my armor already.
He's only doing his ritual. It's getting a little silly. Yep, I'm dead. Dang it!
I outlived Northernlion!
Dang it!
And I kicked that wizard into the void. That feels nice.
I hate this goddamn Jawa. Alright, I'll be a new character here. That was a decent run. Normal mode.
I don't feel like I've got a long time myself left. Oh no.
I lost like 2 hearts on the same room. I'm gonna take the convict. I believe the convict only gets 2 weapons. And one of them is really good though. The sawed-off that they start with is pretty sweet.
Oh my god. This is chaotic as hell. I love it. Oh, half a heart again. We got kamikaze ninjas now.
Another touch I didn't mention, but another touch I really like is during the Gatling Gull boss fight, you can sort of see the outline of like the shadow of an industrial fan on the ground. It gives you the feel that like you actually are trapped in like some kind of industrial facility.
When you start the game too, it like closes the door behind you.
I like that. It's a nice touch.
I died. Freaking random bullet just walked into it.
That's all right.
Got killed by Cubulon.
I think. Oh, that was bad. I think our goal for the show should be one of us has to beat the second boss.
I like that, yeah.
I think that's a reasonably doable goal.
Is it going to be local multiplayer? I know it has local multiplayer. I don't know if it has online multiplayer.
It actually does. It has local, yes. I don't think it has online. When I started co-op, it was like just me. It was keyboard and mouse, and then whoever has the Xbox controller plugged in.
Gotcha.
So maybe, Kate, you and I, it's up to you, it's your show, but we might be able to play this on Thursday's co-op stream if you're interested.
Yeah, Kate.
It's well, you gonna fly out here?
Maybe.
If you're flying out here, maybe we can
talk to
play
Devolver Digital.
I don't think they're gonna pay for you to fly at my house.
I don't think they are either. That'd be sweet though.
You could always run it by them, I guess.
Thank you, the Showfield, also for the subscription. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm missing stuff left and right.
Do you have the problem of reloading after like every shot?
I'm not doing it enough yet, but eventually I'll go the other way.
Yeah, I'm in full-on like multiplayer shooter territory where when I don't see an enemy, I'm like one shot reload.
Now that you said it, now I'm doing it too. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've passed the curse on. It's the Counter-Strike problem. If you do that in Counter-Strike, you get your ass beat down. Oh, what do we have here? Radiation laser.
That sounds sweet as hell.
That seems pretty cool.
It's like a mysterious liquid laser.
I can't open this thing. I think my gun dropped on top of it, and as a result, I can't open it.
That's not good.
That's unfortunate. Right,
I just got, when I finished the last enemy, I got scared of the coins flying at me and almost wanted to dodge them.
That's kind of funny, actually. All right,
it's like a little bit of PTSD on each floor.
Radiation laser seems alright. Shoot the chest? I'll give it a try and see if that's doing it.
I believe they have said also that you will never need to open pots to get into things.
I have never gotten anything out of a pot, so I think
it's purely cosmetic for your enjoyment, like in Bloodborne.
Yes, I believe so. Radiation
really?
laser.
Oh, so dumb.
I will admit, radiation laser does not seem particularly strong.
What are you? Crossbow. Oh.
It's good, man.
Alright. Crossbow is good nuclear thrown.
Make sure you don't miss with it, because it does have a long reload time and it only has one shot per chamber, but it's really good. And see, I just use chamber. You can tell I'm like OG when it comes to guns. I understand.
No, I never miss.
Hunter arm. Hold to charge.
It's my thing, is I don't miss.
What is this thing?
That killed the mage pretty easily. He couldn't lock it into his spell.
Oh. Oh, I'm not doing so hot. Okay. This is a bit of an intense stream. I gotta say, Hunter Arm is kind of disappointing me a little bit. Maybe I shouldn't be charging it. Maybe I should just be spamming it. Yeah, okay. That seems to work. This is the Samus gun. I've never played Samus, so.
Her name is Metroid, by the way.
Oh, it's my mistake, of course. Health key, Gun Knight Greaves, Bionic Leg. What would you go for? Gun Knight Greaves? Okay, I think you got a great head on your shoulders there, Nick. I think that was a good decision.
You didn't even need to say the other ones. Get that whole thing figured out. Oh, it's to the left.
Did you also know, I guess you saw this in the tutorial, but for chat, if you find those explosive TNT barrels, you can actually tip them towards the enemies and then shoot them as they roll towards them to take them out.
Fish can roll.
Everyone in this game can roll. Charge between rooms, that's a good point.
Which is the best fish, then, I guess is the real question.
It's indisputable. Halibut is the best fish, but it's maybe not the best for the price, you know? It's a little bit of a pricey fish, but it's pretty good. Chilean sea bass is also pretty sweet, but it is, it's endangered, so.
I'm not talking about how it tastes, I'm talking about which one rolls the best.
Halibut.
Obviously. Halibut? Okay.
It's still halibut. The answer's still halibut. Oh, gotcha.
I'm gonna have a rough time going into the boss if all I have is a crossbow and almost no ammo on my default weapon.
Dude, the crossbow's pretty sick.
Yeah, but I'm gonna run out of ammo. Eventually.
Oh, that's where the draw is with this hunter arm. I see. Ooh, half a heart.
This is really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good game. I've found myself having a fun time with it. Even in its alpha state.
Whoa. It's surprisingly polished for an alpha. It seems very feature-rich, too.
Like, this ain't your granddad's alpha.
I've played some alphas before. They rarely have this much going on. Least of all, this amount of guns.
Right, this has more guns than your average alpha.
This has more guns than your average finished game.
Your average Omega.
Yeah, or that.
That's what we call releases. In the industry.
I wouldn't know. Oh shit, I'm out of pistol ammo now. Crossbow only. Thank you, Crimson Raven 85 for the subscription. Let's get some rock meows and rock hearts, please.
I gotta steal this game from Ryan. Yo, don't say it publicly, Kate. But I think that's one of the perks of being married is that you get access to my Steam library. So as long as you don't tell anybody, it might be okay for you to play it.
Nope.
No? Okay, well... I've been banned from the games industry.
Oh, that's weird.
I can't go through that.
The statue asked for me to sacrifice blood. I gave blood, and instead of taking blood, it gave me full health and also made me stronger.
That's awesome. That seems
It was like
really
a
good.
test of my, you know, killing my son or something.
Okay, bionic leg. More
Like
machine than man.
Isaac, maybe. Isaac Asimov.
I don't know what bionic leg gave me.
A leg made of metal.
Yeah, am I faster? I feel like I might be a little faster.
I never miss.
Maybe I need a key to be able to open that. Maybe that's my problem. I can't see that there's a lock because the gun is kind of over top of it. Kate and I don't share Steam accounts. Pardon me.
That would be illegal.
That's against the terms of service. Alright. Let's do this gun roll. Running speed, it looks like. It's not a bionic third leg. Science has not gone that far yet.
It's like a bionic baby holding an apple.
Alright, Nick, remember our goal. First person to beat Boss 2.
Oh, it ate one of my heart containers. That's what it did. I thought it gave me full health. Alright, that's silly.
Also, yeah, I figured this would be a question that people would have. I actually don't know what's up with Shopkeeper meta.
What is this?
I have shot the Shopkeeper. He said to me, that's it, now everything's gonna cost double. But it didn't actually look like I could deal damage to him.
He's had enough of your garbage.
Quite frankly, I don't blame him.
I have a barrel gun now. It seems to shoot a blob of water.
No, I believe the barrel gun shoots a fish.
Oh, that's what it is, and it flops about.
See, that's what you get. You were asking for what the best fish is.
Now I know how to roll.
Exactly. It's
Fish in a barrel. It's shooting fish in a barrel. That's the joke.
You got it exactly right.
It's getting me hurt a lot, too, which I don't like.
You discovered it. Yeah, some of the guns, I'm not sure if they're actually any good. But they make for a great joke. I don't know if I can have enough ammo to actually kill the boss.
Alright, I've got 1 heart. Let's try to kill the buff gull. Do I have to watch this intro, or can I...
Yeah, that's one of the things I think that is probably... I hope it's indicative of it being like a build for a media event. It's like, people are going to be like, whoa, that's a cool intro scene there. But after you've seen it once, you don't really want to see it again.
I actually didn't have to watch the little cartoon exposition moment, so...
Nick, I got a bug.
Why? What happened?
I've killed the Gatling gull and he's just standing still and he's like running in place. Gatling gull.
No! Oh, fish gun was actually not bad for this boss, but I died.
You died? Well, this might be a good opportunity for us to restart this run, because I'm pretty sure that I just encountered a glitch on mine, unless they'll let me leave. Could I teleport out and maybe do it again? Nope.
It's okay. I'll go play as the guide this time.
Okay, hold up a sec.
That's okay. I guess if
I'm gonna exit the main menu. I will play as the guide as well. Alpha! I mean, this is what we get for saying it's surprisingly polished for Alpha, Nick.
No, it's fine. I mean, feature-wise, it's way above. It's just, you know, gotta iron some stuff out. It's more a beta thing, really.
Exactly. Chat's got it right. Thanks a lot, Edmund. Alright, I have entered the Gungeon with the guide.
Oh, I didn't mean you had to play as her.
No, we should be on the same,
Have you already seen the second boss? I think we have seen the second boss, yeah.
Not in this,
Not in this life.
No, not in this stream we have not. But I have seen the boss who comes second.
Who comes second?
And I got murdered by him.
Who comes second?
I don't know. Or sometimes not at all.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for.
Alright.
Rusty sidearm, let's do this.
In Japan, men come first, and women come second. Or sometimes not at all. Mike Myers!
It's a real humdinger.
Oh, that is a real humdinger. You are not incorrect about this.
Can I not roll anymore? No, I can roll now, even though I don't have the fish. You're right. I'm gonna roll a lot, actually.
I actually think the rusty sidearm is actually pretty okay.
Fuck.
Sense of direction, by the way, gives you the compass, so you can hit space, and I don't know what it puts an arrow on the screen. I don't know what the arrow is pointing to.
Probably to the boss.
That would be my assumption as well.
It's either the boss or the shop, right? What are the really other options?
I think it might actually point to whatever is closest out of those two.
Alright.
But I'm not fully sure yet.
When we discover them, we can test it.
Also, I have noticed in my first game... That was close. In my first game, I ran out of ammo in both of my guns, and then the game gave me like a supply drop. Like a little quadcopter came floating in with a package and dropped a shitty gun for me to use.
It's like the Hunger Games.
Exactly.
Thank your sponsor. I'm so impressed that they did the sprite art for all these guns from multiple angles.
Yeah, that is pretty cool, actually.
That's so much work!
Doesn't just, like, rotate around and, like, have you pointing in the opposite direction you should be.
Okay, I kinda want another gun now.
Well, you look around for a treasure chest, man.
That's what I'm doing. Just gotta fight a lot of these shells.
I haven't figured out if there's other archetypes for rooms beyond, like, the sacrifice or altar room and the shop, obviously, and the boss room. It seems like some rooms just have a chest sitting on them, but I'm not sure if those are guaranteed on every single floor. Some rooms drop a chest. I'm not sure if that's randomized.
There's trap rooms.
I got a dart gun. I got a supply drop. Okay.
I've walked into certain spaces in a room and had, like, a second wave of enemies spawn because I stood there.
Oh, dude.
So it's kind of like a mob trap room built in.
I've seen that as well. Dude, I got the supply drop, and it was sweet.
I got a map, floor revealed, so now I can go test it. So there's the shop. Let's go there. 78 cents already, that's pretty good.
That's really good for the first... Are you a first floor? That's crazy.
First floor. Yeah, I got a big coin drop. I don't know why.
Oh, that explains it.
Like a big gold coin.
Don't forget to tip your sponsor.
So let's see what we've got. Ammo 20, backpack. Magic Suite is 70 cents and an eye patch.
Infuriating note. You've been had. I guess I used my key and then opened the chest and there was just a note in it that was like, too bad.
Somebody took it. I'm gonna guess backpack gives me an extra gun slot.
That makes a lot of sense.
Magic Suite is probably when you die, it refills your health. Because it's 70 cents. It's really expensive.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Eye patch, I have no idea.
Or maybe Magic Suite is like rare candy. Raises all your stats by 1.
Alright, I'll take Magic Suite.
Give it a try.
Free stats.
Yeah. Okay. Gun Knight helmet or eye patch?
Gun Knight helmet.
Gun Knight helmet. Alright, Nick says Gun Knight helmet. Armor every floor. So I think those shields are like, well, you know, you've played games with shielded hearts, I'm sure, before.
So you just get one of those for free now.
I think I get 1 every floor. That seems pretty good.
You just gotta live long enough to get any.
Yes, this is also true. So, all things considered, that will probably give me one armor. Based on how long we've been able to survive. Seems really good, though.
You know, you might get a really good weapon.
Look, I was surprised that Nick said no to the eye patch, yes to Gun Knight helmet, but
I didn't know what eye patch did.
that's the, you know, I was looking forward to finding out, but I'm a slave to the plebiscite.
Grenades.
Dart gun is actually really strong. After playing Duck Game, this surprises me. Because the dart gun is
one of the worst.
Subpar. Yeah, it's down there for sure.
Oh my god. Keep walking into bullets like an idiot. I'm gonna run out of ammo soon.
Ah, no keys. Alright. I'm ready. Let's do this, Eagle Man. I saved the Magnum. It has less ammo, so I'm assuming it does, like, way more damage.
I think the eye patch was only 30 cents. I might be able to raise enough money to go back and buy it.
You got the eye patch in your shop?
Yeah, I just didn't buy it.
You owe it to the people to go back and get it.
I will if I get the money.
Do you use teleporters, Nick?
I haven't yet.
I'm starting to think that it's a good idea.
What is that?
I'm so used to the backtracking meta in Isaac, and then I find myself walking for like 30 seconds to get to the boss room. I'm like, oh, I can just teleport instantly.
I got a Makarov, the People's Gun. Because I ran out of money. Or bullets, rather. They should let you use your money to just straight up turn it into bullets like in Bloodborne. Except it's health there.
It's all about Bloodborne with you.
It really
Pots
is.
are like Bloodborne. Everything's
was it
like Bloodborne.
50 cents? I thought it was 30.
My eye patch was 50 cents.
Ah, it was 50, you're right.
Unless you got some sort of Steam sale.
Nope.
Oh, the Magnum seems pretty solid.
Alright. A la Titan Souls, you're gonna see me do a lot of rolling to cover ground quickly.
You do that? I hate that, man.
I know you hate that.
Just
I'm gonna do it anyway, though.
Just teleport.
I forgot to look if there was a good teleporter there.
If you're going for the boss room or the shop, there's always an adjacent teleporter. Alright, Gatling Gull actually died this time.
Yay! Crossbow again?
I used 93 ammo in this.
Oh, shot
Blooper.
bow.
What's a... You recognize this, Nick? Blooper?
Blooper's from Super Mario World.
The fish, right?
Octopus thing that...
It's the octopus. Right, the squid, okay.
You hate that thing.
I do hate Blooper.
I got a shotgun crossbow.
That sounds awesome.
I haven't fired it yet. I'm looking forward to it, though.
Alright, I'm interested to see what this Blooper's all about.
And this character seems to only have 2 weapon slots. So keep that in mind.
This is correct. What is this? I've never fought this before.
Oh, what are you?
These are big old fiery things.
Offer a gun to the altar or walk away. I need my guns right now.
You have to offer a gun to the altar, Nick.
I need to try this gun first before I get rid of it. Oh, it's just a crossbow that shoots 5 arrows. That's sweet.
Oh, the whole floor's on fire. Okay. You fought these guys before.
Yeah, once.
Oh, shit.
This is an objectively better version of the crossbow.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The fucking mages, man.
Shoot arrows at them, they don't like that.
They can catch the arrows, man.
Oh, they can? I thought they went right through for me.
to reload. Bad time.
Freaking shooting ghosts with arrows. What is this world that I live in?
Okay, wait for him to shoot. Wait for him to shoot. Then you dive in.
Did you know blood actually dissolves poison in this game?
I did not know that.
If you get a bleeding ghost or something, you can get it on some poison and you can walk on it after.
Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Ah!
Okay, we're going back for the eye patch now.
Did I defeat the room? Oh, you're still alive. Okay, cool. That's super cool. Finally. Jeez.
Oh.
These mages are no joke.
The compass points you in the direction of the boss room.
Okay.
Also, how do I use this teleporter?
Tab to see the map, and then just click on it.
Okay. Figured I had to hit E and it didn't do anything. Eye patch does hit harder less often.
Okay, yeah, it's Eve's mascara.
Weird.
Jawa's OP, please nerf. I agree, man.
I like how you're able to read through hit harder less often to get the actual meaning, when I read it, I was like, this just makes me fire less.
I have to put everything in terms of Isaac, so.
I know.
By the way, Nick, if you find the blooper, it seems real good.
Bloop.
I would recommend it. For nasty enemies, it seems awesome.
Everything's nasty in my world.
That's why we call you Nasty Nick.
Texas Nasty Man.
Exactly.
Reborn. Not
man.
from Texas, though.
Oh, what do I want ammo for? I'm going to take ammo for the dart gun, because I'm going to use that as my primary.
I found a locked chest.
No key.
I've got to get in that.
We gotta get out of this place. Oh, that was not smart.
How much was the key? There is no key. Fuck.
You gotta double check, because if there is a key, chat's gonna be real salty.
No, I just went in the shop and saw there wasn't. Damn it. I need to see what's in that chest. Okay, how many more rooms can I use here? You don't have to leave the floor when you kill the boss, so I might still be able to go around. Yeah, there's like that little teleporter elevator at the end, right? And you walk up to it.
Oh, I'm fucked. This is the end of my life. Oh, especially now.
Should probably reload it first.
Oh! Oh.
Nasty ghosts!
Quick restart.
You like that character?
Yeah, I do. I do like that character.
Alright, got a
Walking
little money.
Slurpee guy killed you. Yeah, I don't know what's up with those guys. Are they like walking TNT barrels or something?
Slurpee guy. What does that mean?
There's like barrel guys with like a straw. You ever had matcha?
Like green tea?
Yeah, well, sorry, not matcha. Mate.
I don't know what that is.
Mate is like an Argentinian caffeinated beverage traditionally consumed out of a gourd with a metal straw.
That sounds wild. I would try that.
It's interesting. I kind of like it.
Okay, I'm going to sacrifice a gun to the altar now.
They look like a mate cup.
I'm going to give my Makarov. It gave me 2 armor and another heart piece? No, that's just 2 armor. Now I just have the crossbow. I hope I'm not fucked.
Crossbow's pretty good, man.
I was hoping you'd give me another weapon.
Oh, grenade man!
Okay, I gotta kill the gull now with this.
I think the most important thing is it.
33
for now,
shots.
well, I suck is HP. It's extremely important to not get hit as much as I'm doing.
Yeah, it didn't play the anime intro again, so that's good.
Really?
Yep.
Did you hit something during it?
Nope. It just sat there. It didn't do it.
Were you watching the screen?
Yes.
Because it plays it every time for me.
Did not for me.
Chat,
Please confirm, chat.
is he being real? Please respond.
Alright, I'm actually tearing his shit up with this crossbow.
Yeah, man, it's a good weapon, dog.
It's a multi-crossbow, though. I didn't know how this would play out.
These God-Man weapons, too, ain't trying to hear that.
He did hit me twice, but that's okay. He's dead now. It's the end of him. What is my weapon? Laser rifle, blast off.
Laser rifle it's pretty sweet. It fires in 3 bursts. 3 round bursts.
I can get into that.
3 laser bursts.
Now, before I go, I'm just gonna go check this shop one last time. 22 cents. Want the backpack, can't buy it. Let's just take the small heart. So I'm going to floor 2 with 5.5 hearts and an armor. So
that seems amazing. That seems very good.
Pretty strong.
Nick, did you get a heart synthesizer?
Never heard of that.
Backpack is 1 more gun. You know what? I'm gonna play it cool here. I'm gonna buy the full heart because I can't be trusted to not get hit. Iron key is 25.
Do you know what the entrances at the start of the game are for? When you're walking up to the temple, they have some barricaded entrances. I didn't actually look around them very well.
The left one is the tutorial. The right one is barricaded until, I don't know, maybe later.
I mean, since it's an alpha, I don't expect all of the entrances to do anything.
Yeah, left one is the one I went to
bad.
first. It's definitely a tutorial.
Freaking cubes, man. These cubes are trouble.
Isn't this the shitty note? Infuriating note
my
you've been
God.
had. Again? At least it didn't cost me a key this time.
This room is nuts.
There are some rooms where I'm like, okay, I get it, game. Like, you're hard. It's a little out of control. Buying the full heart is like taking Last Wish, you scum. Yeah, but you gotta, I'm not thinking long term. I'm thinking over the course of the next 21 minutes, I gotta get to the second boss and then defeat it, probably on the only attempt I'll have. Otherwise, neither Nick nor myself have any street cred at all.
Do I kneel at the shrine to Bulletsabub?
You always kneel at the fucking shrine of whatever god will have you.
Is he gonna take my ammo?
For me,
Deal
it
with
said
the
the
devil.
shadows. The shadows grow stronger.
Shadows grow darker.
That's what I mean.
Did I just get more ammo? Oh, I totally got full ammo.
Did you?
I shot this a lot, and I had 150 again, so...
I don't really want full ammo for my rusty sidearm.
Yeah, I think I got full ammo for all my weapons, and also made everything harder. Oh no!
That is an interesting trade-off.
The sound. There's no more gunshot sound.
Oh, are you using laser rifle?
Yeah, it just stopped making... All my gunshot sounds went away.
That happened for me with laser rifle earlier.
Alright, so known bug, I guess.
Yeah.
Known to us.
No, known to us. I'm not going to tell the developers because honestly, I'm not going to do their job for them.
I'll tell them, I don't mind.
Nah, if they don't find it, well, you should have thought of that before you didn't think about it. You ever think about that?
Until you put it that way, no, I didn't. But now I have. Alright, so just get used to the background music and us talking, that's fine.
Are there hidden rooms in this game? I don't know.
Yes.
However, there are bombs.
There are hidden rooms.
Are there?
Pretty sure I saw one yesterday.
You fucking with me?
In the presentation.
Offer a gun at the... Okay, first I'm
Bloody
going to walk away.
That looks so cool.
Okay, offer a gun at the altar. At peace. Live to gun another day. Oh, you gave me some armor.
There's a key here for 25. Let's hope we find another chest this time.
I really thought that would work
Take
better
physical.
than it did. Alright, what do I buy
Oh,
next?
shit. Now the music's gone, too.
Okay, well that's just...
Little by little, all the sound's going away.
That seems unfortunate. I'm going to guess that that's probably a bug.
I wonder why that happens. Don't tell them, though. Don't make it easy on them.
Also, yeah, exactly. Don't do their job for them. These developers, they don't care about you. The enemy AI is actually really smart.
Yeah, they push over stuff sometimes and get in good places to hit
They,
you.
like, not only do they push over it, but they get, like, right up against it, and then when they pop out, they shoot right away. I get hit so much trying to get behind them, and I think it's, you know, you should use your dodge probably to approach that subject.
Dude, the Slurpees are ninjas with daggers on their heads.
Oh!
They come at you and explode. Those are the kamikaze ninjas I was talking about.
Okay. What is this thing?
I freaking hate these guys.
Decoy. Oh, a decoy. A decoy. Alright, let's go check out our shop. What do we want in here? I think I can afford the key. You want me to get the key, chat? I'll get the key.
You should see if you have a chest first before you use your money.
There was a chest.
Then definitely buy that key.
And I only have one gun, because I sacrificed one. I got the mailbox. It shoots letters.
That's what I figured it would do. Makes sense.
That's pretty cool. I'm for it. Alright. Where you at on your run?
I'm like halfway through the second floor, I guess.
Okay. I give you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Good luck.
And thank you, Quizzical131, for 3 months in a row. Much appreciated. I take it you've already killed the boss?
I'm just waiting for the... I totally got the anime intro, but...
Are you gonna kill the boss?
I think so. I got this mail gun. I put this tree decoy down as well. And it went right for it, you know? Working as advertised. Is that it forever? It's gone? I mean, it's not like the compass was seeming that good, but... You know, at least I could use it more than once.
I don't know where I'm going. Okay, cool. Oh, this is locked too? Okay, cool. At least I opened the shortcut. I'll go back and get the key.
Yeah, the shortcuts are pretty sweet. Actually, I like that mechanic a lot. Some rooms are only openable from one side. The letter gun is sorry, the mailbox is actually pretty sweet.
You get the name right.
I don't want to get the name wrong. I would start off on the right foot here. The mailbox seems really good, man. I actually like it a lot. I can't even pick up that half part.
Happy discovery.
Rube Adine Mark 6, the blaster that never quits.
I got a bionic leg.
Oh, jeez, it bounces. Okay, but it doesn't seem to hurt me in the process.
I think bionic leg makes you slightly faster and also gives you 1 armor.
Oh, 1 armor. NL just went postal Kappa.
Oh, nice.
That's pretty
He
good.
said that. I want to shout them out. That was well done.
I don't know. This blaster seems pretty dope. Also, when you reload it, did you see that? Watch that.
I
You
didn't.
spin it around. It reloads. And I don't think these bullets can hit you after
All
they...
bullets can hit you.
Yeah, but I don't think your own bullets can hit you here. Which is that's a big bonus in my world.
Got a big bonus for this game.
Pardon me?
Nothing.
No shout out. Oh, who subscribed? I missed it. Again, MoveOn has stopped doing the
I'm gonna fight
sound
boss 2.
notifications. Oh, good luck, man.
Here it comes. It's the eye of the beholder.
Yes.
It's the beholster. It carries rockets.
You can
Remember-
shoot the rockets.
Yeah, when the rockets come out, you gotta shoot them. Very important.
It's like Big Dog.
Isn't everything in life?
Isn't everything in life like Big Dog? Yes.
Oh shit. There goes my armor.
Oh,
I got him down to
Jesus.
half.
That's really good.
Not dead yet.
What gun are you using for
neither
that?
am
Is
I.
it still the shotgun crossbow?
Laser rifle.
Laser rifle.
Had some good dodges, I think. And he's dead.
Nice job. Well
Wait,
done.
What is he? Oh shit. I killed him, but he's bugged.
Oh no!
Alright, well, might as well maximize this floor then. Maybe if I teleport, he'll die properly.
I tried to do that, but he wouldn't. Like it
Oh
wouldn't.
no,
let me
I'm stuck in
teleport.
this room!
Yeah.
God damn it. Oh well.
That's very unfortunate, Nick.
Oh well, what can you do?
So, I mean, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but he's not technically dead yet, so that totally doesn't count.
Fuck off.
Wait, you got a
Back
problem? I
looks
didn't
like
make
a
the rules.
skull. Look at his back if you get him to turn away from the camera.
All right, we got a Tommy gun,
Definitely a skull.
38 special, bionic leg. I'm gonna take the bio leg. Dodge roll Brent. They said they encountered a bug they're not going to tell you about. Yo, be cool. The developers here. We said we weren't going to tell them about the bugs.
This game is really good. I'm really excited to play more of it.
Nick is the best Gungeon player in the world right now.
I don't know, the guy on PC Gamer got past this boss, I think.
Yeah, but he's not a true gamer.
Oh, that's true.
Spends too much of his time writing.
What a nerd.
Exactly. Yo, I didn't get into the games journalism industry to write. I got in it to play games.
I'm just gonna run through all my ammo and see what supply drops I get.
That's it. You could do that. You also have time to start another one if you want to.
Actually, this is gonna take a really long time. I've changed my mind. All right, let the record show I beat Northernlion there, even though he won't admit it.
No, you got it. I'm just being a shithead. You did beat the boss first, but I'm gonna beat him better because I'm actually gonna kill him.
I'm taking the Marine this time. I want to see how his whole deal works.
The Marine's cool because when you get hit,
looks badass.
When you get hit, his helmet gets knocked off. Oh,
he kind of looks like the weird dudes from the new Metroid game they announced.
My sound is also stopped, Nick.
Oh, dittos. Nice pyramid quizzical. Also, thank you to Texas Nasty Man for the picture of a dick in ASCII that you donated. $5.69 to do. I appreciate that. For real, though, I do. And also thank you to Alcoholomon, hashtag Rock Crushes Lion, for the $1 donation.
Come on now, guys. Come on now. All right. Space Core Assault Rifle. It seems pretty good. Sorry, Mailbox. I did appreciate you, Mailbox, but maybe the time has come.
He did actually appreciate you, Mailbox.
The Mailbox is good. I'm not going to deny that. I do wish that the sound had not cut out, though.
It came back when I started a new run.
That makes a lot of sense.
I didn't have to quit the game, I mean.
The shadows have become darker.
No, I wanted my helmet! Can I ever get it back?
I don't think so. I walked over and pressed E, which was pretty much my only recourse, and it did not... Nothing changed.
If the developer is still here, please make it so you can press E on your helmet to put it back on. That would mean a lot to me. I'll probably play as this character all the time if you let me do that.
I got some frames going there.
I'm sure you've got, like, no other pressing things to worry about in the game. Just please implement the feature that I've just randomly come up with.
It's not like your game's at E3 right now.
Yeah. It'll really push it over from, like, a 9.5 to a 10 for me, though.
I'm pretty sure I'm about to beat this boss 9.5 ways out of 10.
Yeah, no big deal. I've done that.
Yeah? What comes after it, then?
You know, some mysteries are better left unspoiled. That's how I'm gonna look at it.
Very, very convenient, doesn't it? How convenient.
Does not seem convenient. It seems perfect. Oh, what's in here? Is that a nail gun? Oh, yeah, it is. I'm gonna nail these motherfuckers to the wall.
Whoa. Don't you think that's a little extreme,
It'll
Nick?
look good while doing it. It's a continuation of the metaphor I just made.
Okay, do your ritual, do your dance.
Oh.
Oh! That's alright, we got you.
Has a satisfying sound when you shoot it. I love nailing ghosts.
Yeah? So does Ray Parker Jr., according to the song Bustin'.
It does make him feel good.
Is this not the end of this? Oh no, it's the end of it, okay. There's my boss fight. Oh, chat, you think I'm ready for this?
Oh, I just noticed the clip size is off the top of the screen.
What gun is it?
The nail gun.
Oh, that's sweet.
So, like, I think all of the ammo is all of the ammo. There's no reloading.
Oh, that's cool. I got a pretty nice assortment of guns here. I'm gonna pick up some HP to fight the boss with, and then I'm ready to go. Oh yeah, he gave me a tree stump again. Nick, give me your secrets for the beholder. Did you...
I dodge rolled through his laser a lot, shot the rockets, and...
Shot the rockets, okay.
Just killed him.
Shooting the rockets is something you'd recommend.
Laser pistol made pretty quick work of him, to be honest.
It was actually a laser rifle that you had?
Sorry.
You don't have to apologize to me. You can apologize to the developer.
Blood sacrifice. I can't do it yet. Maybe after this floor. Come back.
Fuck HP. There is no way that you can be serious in what you're saying right now. Full
HP
heart.
Lovecraft?
I wish, man. Thompson submachine gun. No, I'm very happy with my setup here. Don't think I need full ammo.
An invisible bed, sleeping in your bed. Who you gonna bed? Bed.
Okay, give me some hearts. Oh, I've never seen that trap before. You seen these trap doors, Nick?
I don't know. Oh, giant ring! Ring of miserly protection aids the financially or fiscally responsible. I can't read,
probably.
apparently. Is what
The
I'm
more
learning.
money you have, maybe the bigger it is.
It was a massive ring. It was larger than my whole character.
Almost lost all my HP. Get out of here! I killed him. Thank God I at least bought that HP.
Hey, if the developer is still here, can you confirm if you've announced it, whether or not this has online multiplayer, or will? If you can't confirm that, then that's okay too.
Big iron. That seems alright. We'll give it a shot. Is this like Trigun or something?
You still haven't watched that, have you?
You say still as if there's a chance that I'm gonna...
I believe you should watch it. It's a pretty good show.
There's more media than there's ever been in history. I don't have
good
time
stuff
to
doesn't
watch
go away.
things. Exactly, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's hard, man. If you were alive in like the 1930s and you had to watch every good movie, it would take you an afternoon.
Hardman's Mega Man 3. You got the media all wrong.
Okay, don't get hit. It's extremely important. Rocket's gotta go. Whoa! Whoa! My assumption was correct!
Oh shit, I'm almost out of nail gun ammo. Should really consider that.
What is this thing? Ah! It was close though. If I hadn't lost so much HP against the room like 2 rooms before, I probably would have been able to make it happen. Alright, I think we got probably time for one more.
I love kicking him into a pit. I feel like a Spartan.
But you lose the...
They lose their money?
Yeah.
Oh. It's really disappointing, actually.
If only I hadn't... See, it's all about not losing that HP, man.
Or money, for that matter, really. In my
Turns
case.
out it's pretty important not to... You don't get the sandbag, Nick. You're in totally fine territory.
Did I sandbag?
He's sandbagging a little bit.
Shit. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore.
That's the sandbagging again right there. The re-sanding.
I don't think you can say I'm guilty when I don't understand that I'm doing a thing. Fuck.
Pleading ignorance is not a valuable or viable defense in the court of law.
Alright, can confirm you absolutely do lose 1/2 heart if you fall into a pit.
Okay.
Have not investigated the coin situation still. Not willing to. 62 cents. We're definitely picking up that key.
Yeah, I really am, yeah. I'm using the exact opposite strat that I use in Isaac now, which is that health is the least important stat. Which is not fully true, but...
With no health, you die.
No, if you have 0 health, you die. If you have low health, it has no appreciable difference on the way that you play most of the time.
Well, I said with no health, but you misheard me.
That's correct. With no health, you die. Look, you might be enjoying Gungeon, but that's no reason to say fuck Spy Party.
Yeah, excuse me?
That's just a little over. The Spy Party is a great game as well.
Don't be mean to Chris Hecker. Alright, let's buy this key.
Did you see that new film, Spy, has a song on its soundtrack called Spy Party?
I did not see that, no.
He posted it on Twitter today, and the song is like... I don't know how to describe it. It's very
Invisible
European.
spy.
It seriously is like... Spy Party! Grab the champagne! It's... Sincerely, this is...
I'll be happy to put that as the backing track to some video we make of that.
Yeah, you will get fucking crazy sued. Also.
Oh, I bet. Sometimes it's worth it, though.
I agree, man. Every time I get sued, I'm like, that was definitely, like, totally worth it.
Got a machine pistol. Do I abandon the nail gun in case I don't get any ammo back?
Is the nail gun as sweet as it has sounded so far?
It's like an average fast-fire pistol with no reloading, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, no reloading sounds pretty slick.
But with 22 rounds left in it versus the 94 I have on my Marine sidearm, kind of conflicted about what to do here.
What is this? Flintlock pistol or something?
We'll go fight the boss and see about it.
Dueling pistol. Ricochet. It's got a ricochet, Nick.
Like a rabbit.
Whoa! Oh my god, it shoots out like a cannonball.
That's got a lot of fun, actually.
I'm saving that for the boss. What is this? This is a half heart. I'll take it.
Try to look for a secret room with a barrel. Alright.
Oh,
where did you see a barrel? I don't know.
Yukai Plays. Thank you very much for the subscription. Leave a gun at the altar? Oh, no, offer a blood sacrifice. Yeah, let's do it.
Thank you very much, Great Jock, for 8 months in a row. Greatly appreciate that. Let's get some rock hearts, please, in chat. And rock meow. Meow. Alright.
This dev is more polite than Egg Scum could ever hope to be. What is... I have nothing to do with what's going on in the chat. I'm glad that Brent seems to be a nice guy.
Oh, it played the anime intro again.
Well,
that's weird. It didn't the other time.
This is a surprise, Nick.
Look, I'm not mad. I'm just saying it did.
Poison Vial. Can't afford it. Double Vision.
Poison Mushroom.
Please don't be this video game thing that makes me, like, sick to my stomach when I buy this. One for each of you. Okay. I mean, do you use the compass? Are you still playing as the guide?
No, I switched to the soldier or the marine.
Oh, right, okay. I don't get any value out of the compass.
I forgot what the blue bullet thing even is.
It breaks all the... Like, it disappears all the bullets on the screen.
Oh, yeah, okay. It's like a smart bomb.
Yes. This boss looks like the first boss from the Addams Family on SNES. Is that the inspiration, Brent? The optional bird boss from the start of the Addams Family on SNES? I'm on to your game, mister. So I took the whiskey. Passed the whiskey. But I don't really know what it did yet.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, do you like that fistful of frag?
Black hole gun. Won't you come?
Yeah, it had to happen.
56 cents still. Let's see what the shop has to say about that.
Oh, what yeah, that's how we do it. We get him in a straight line, and then we hit him multiple times with the same dueling pistol shot.
Do you happen to know what the tweezers do?
No, I don't, actually. And as far as I'm concerned, you're the authority.
Alright, I had to buy the 20 cents for the ammo up. Let's get the 30 cents for a full heart. And I think, sorry, we gotta leave the tweezers behind.
I don't really like the dueling pistol that much. Oh,
I only get 10 shots with the black hole gun, so like I gotta make those count.
Yeah.
I wish
Understandable.
I could hold a third gun. It's a pretty big plus for having the original character.
I don't know the names of the guns, I just know the sound they make when they take a man's life. Yeah! Okay, that was not a great boss fight there. But they gave me a half heart and then some kind of sweet-ass Nintendo Zapper. Oh, the Desert Eagle! Only it's called the Dungeon Eagle.
I really just want to use the black hole gun. It's a bad idea to do that yet.
Yeah, save it for the... Shoot it at the mages when they're doing their ritual, Nick, and see if they shoot a black hole back at you.
Sounds fun, actually.
Alright. Deagle seems... okay.
It's a desert beagle.
It's actually the Dungeon Smeagol. Please, Smeagol is my father.
I kind of want to just play this for like 6 hours right now.
I mean, might be.
It's a really bad idea, though.
You can ask the developer. He's here.
Can I play your game for 6 hours, please?
Can Nick play your game in public for 6 hours?
Oh, free chest. What is that? Oh, C4, Stick Boom. It's a spacebar item that it lets me plant explosives.
That sounds pretty sweet, actually.
Okay, we gotta test this sucker out. Black hole! What? What? I don't know what it did. This is the same thing that happened last time I saw it. I didn't know what to do with it.
Just get things to run into it.
Oh shit, I took so much damage.
Why are there 7 shots in the deagle? Because this isn't a deagle, it's a dungeon eagle. It's a different gun.
Oh, this room. This room's a little extreme for me right now.
If there's only 10 shots in it, it's gotta be sweet, right?
It, like, put a dot on the ground.
Okay.
It's not doing anything, though.
You're not dead?
I'm out of ammo, so, like, I've gotta figure this out.
We're going back to the deagle.
Oh. Oh, maybe it just didn't charge properly last time.
Oh, you gotta charge
There it is!
Charge weapon.
It's sweet as hell, but I didn't charge it before. I don't know what that dot on the ground is all about.
Come back, come back, come back. Come back. Teleport to him. Teleport.
So I'm probably gonna die in a minute here.
Yeah, I'm not doing so hot by myself, actually.
Oops. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Chat just lit up. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to do. Oh, no.
I'm so bad against these guys.
I died.
I'm about to go too.
I don't want to go out like this, man.
Don't do it, man.
That's lame. Killed by your own slow reflexes.
I died. I'm not pleased with my death there.
We managed to really line that up by accident.
Yeah, considering that the runs have been like 15 minutes long, on average. That's a bit of a surprise. This is Enter the Gungeon. There was more footage of this yesterday on the PC Gamer stream that happened after the PC Gaming Conference. You can check that out if you're interested. It's in alpha. I'll defer to the developer in chat if they're interested in, you know, knowing when it comes out. You can tell them whatever you want to tell them. You can lie to them for all you care. I mean, I can't stop you. It's going to seem like the truth as far as we're aware. Nick and I are going to run 3 minutes of ads, and we're going to come back and play some Spy Party. But again, an extra thanks to Dodge Roll and Devolver for allowing us to play the game and giving us the codes to set us up early. I think that Nick had a ton of fun with it. I had a ton of fun with it, and it seemed like chat was very positive on it as well. We'll be back in 3 minutes.
Thank you again, guys. Thank you, Devolver. Thank you, Dodge Roll. Really appreciate it. It's really fun. Get out of my dreams. Get into my Gungeon.
That's a good game.
Yeah, it really was.
It's a good game.
I kind of feel like that is a thing we'll play on the show a lot when it comes out.
Yeah, right? Especially if there's dailies.
Yeah.
Oh, good. I got freaking people tweeting me the picture of Joel McHale from that Community episode where he wears a bald cap. Why does he look so much like Northernlion LP? I've been getting this shit for like 7 years.
It's okay, I look like that one guy from Tales of Borderlands, so...
That's true. You really do.
I do get that tweet quite a bit still.
Oh, here you go. When's the game coming out? Very early next year. I thought I was being conservative when I was like, it's coming out sometime in 2015. No, my mistake. Early 2016.
Yeah, I'm not trying to throw him under the bus, but I was pretty sure yesterday I heard that it was like fall to winter 2015 myself.
My mistake.
During the PC Gamer thing yesterday.
Alright, I'm gonna get a granola bar.
Alright, good luck. Yeah, it's gonna be a long wait. I really want to play that a lot. But it's a testament to a good design. I have been thoroughly converted on Enter the Gungeon. Not that I was that far away from wanting to play it before, just, it was a little too busy when I saw it at PAX. I don't think I would have gotten the proper experience. I think hands-on, like, in my own room is where I needed to be to play that game properly.
What I miss?
Nothing really. I just talked for a second and then I was quiet for a second, so that was about it.
Fair.
So what's this whole spy party game all about?
It's a first-person shooter.
Alright. Kind of up for that, actually. I haven't played a lot of those lately. Oh yeah, this
Nick, are you gonna go see Magic Mike XXL on opening night?
Wait, they're making a bigger version of it?
Mm-hmm.
Shit, man, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just got time to look through my list of games. I actually had also bought Driver San Francisco and forgot about that.
That's the game where you can teleport.
$5, yeah. Looked pretty good. I got Legend of Grimrock 2.
That's a good game.
This one's going to make you wince a little, but I got Lost Planet 3.
I'm not gonna wince. You're entitled to do whatever you want with
Okay.
your money and time. Just don't push your ideals on me, mister.
I'm never going to ask you to play Lost Planet 3 because I don't even know that it has multiplayer. I will ask you to play Lost Planet 2, though.
I heard it was really, like, not great either, but...
I was not convinced until I started reading Steam reviews and people really broke it down and were like, look, don't expect this, do expect this, and it was good enough based on what they said.
Fair.
I also got the Metro 2033 Redux pack of the two games remastered.
Oh, it comes with Last Light as well?
Yeah, it was like $9, so...
I thought Last Light was pretty good, man. I didn't play through all of it. I played a few hours. Nick, join me in the headquarters.
Alright, I was just looking through my list here. I will do that now. Headquarters in. Hello.
Rock Lee Smile.
I've been invited. Am I excited for Slaughtering Grounds 2? I don't think I know what that is.
Isn't that like...
There's a cap after it, so...
Ah, yes. So I guess we'll warm up here. We'll do like a complete 4 known missions.
Where the fuck is Duck Game? Where were you before?
Can't do duck game every day, man.
I would be able to handle it, but I think chat couldn't. That's okay.
Alright, let's give this a try.
Oh yeah, I can't look at chat now. Okay, got it.
Right, well, you still can. Well, you probably shouldn't.
I won't. It's okay, I don't want to give myself any advantage.
Now that I think about it.
I won't. Alright, this all happened so quickly.
Do you know the known missions?
Complete for... I see Bug Ambassador, Contact Double Agent, Swap Statue, Purloin Guest List.
It seems like this party has gotten, like, way more, loud.
I don't get that impression. Why?
You don't get that impression?
No.
I am hearing, like, non-stop conversation.
Sounds the same as normal for me.
It is the busiest party I have been at in my entire life.
I wonder if the, like, ambient talking sound is, like, doubled up for some reason. We were having a sound issue before.
That's true.
Maybe it did something to your driver. I don't know that it can work that way. I'm just speculating.
It does seem like a little louder.
I'm sure your chat will confirm or deny.
They seem to think it's a little louder.
It also could be confirmation bias, though, but... Yeah.
Dude, there is so much more conversation happening right now. Okay.
How many times have you heard the smallest argument at this point?
My party is quite loud. Alright, Nick.
Do you want me to shoot you, and then you can just figure it out?
You should not... If you see anybody doing anything, you should low-light them.
That's not going to help my case.
There we go.
Everyone does things. I think you're a white-hair lady.
White-haired lady.
Hey, there's two of those.
In a high rise.
That banana bread kind of confirmed my suspicion a little bit.
Picking up a statue.
Probably
She
shouldn't say that.
hasn't picked up a statue yet. Maybe that was just her intention. In advance of her action. Did she nail the prompts?
I guess I got it right. No, I didn't. So you're actually you were running with that. Good call.
I got inside of your head. And
You did, really.
I built a nest.
You laid a little Northernlion egg in my mind. And it hatched into a beautiful butterfly. Alright, that was fun. You need to take a second and do anything with your sound? Or?
No, I think it's fine now.
Okay. I want it go.
You are the sniper, waiting for the spy.
I'm trying to... Oh. I hit escape, nothing happened. I kind of pick these at random. Let's see how this works out.
It's the same ones, except I had Purloin instead of Fingerprint. I think that's fine. Oh, well, I didn't have Inspect either, because Inspect is some Bush League shit.
Oh, yeah, I didn't really look at it. Convenient, right?
That's okay. You know, there's nothing wrong with it.
Alright, pop the smallest argument already.
Oh, you've already done the smallest argument technique?
Yep, that's already done.
Shit, man. The new meta is that you don't even do smallest argument until after you inspect at least one statue.
No. It's a new meta.
I don't know why I find myself constantly, like, strafing back and forth. As if I'm keeping my hands warm.
Well, I mean, if you have cold hands as a sniper, that could be one of your worst problems. You might miss.
Precisely. The smallest argument.
There it was.
Alright. Fuck, I missed Gungeon. Well, it'll be available in the VOD. As we call it here. Whoa, Morgan Freeman is pissed. He is so angry.
He's on to me.
But what if he just has a serious love of statues? What if he's just a huge fan of statues? I hadn't considered that.
You talked about the size of his Ackman. Could be very large.
Dragon House, thank you for the subscription. Alright, alright. You did good. I was trying to test you there a little bit. Gotta have balls of steel.
I don't know what you're talking about. Gotta move this brief.
Did you just say I've got to move this brief?
No, I didn't say anything. God damn it, I thought I had a nest.
You tried to incept me?
Yeah, a little bit. I had a totem and everything all picked out.
That was pretty good. I almost fell for it. I'm not comfortable with the way that the competitiveness in the game is evolving. Okay, I'll do like a Purloin, a Seduce, got a Swap and Transfer, and sure, this is going to be a tricky one.
Alright, I accept your game settings.
You're,
Oh, you got triple eagled. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay. I just nailed the prompt anyway. Your fake out was super good, man, the briefcase thing. I was, like, fully convinced that you had actually made an egregious error in judgment. But then I saw the portly man.
I gave it away with all the statues, come on.
Well, you used a lot of statues. Like, I'm not gonna deny that.
I was like 2/3 the way through it all.
But then I saw you bug the ambassador. And I was like, that's probably like just...
I got a little ahead of myself. I thought I was so on with the whole nest idea that you weren't really paying attention anymore.
Yeah, no worries. It happens.
Eagle, 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 eagle head, eagle head.
No. I'm gonna give you some other options for that. Like perhaps it could be eagle, eagle, Venus, eagle, eagle, statue, American flag,
Nope.
purple swimsuit, spaghetti, meatballs, and garlic bread.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
Yeah, there you go. Get inside his head.
Oh, I really want spaghetti and garlic bread.
That's my secret, Nick.
I want to go to Olive Garden now.
How is Olive Garden? I've never been.
I had a good experience. I feel like Mathis would shit on them, though.
Hey, he just does that. It's like his ideal, like, value in life is just to shit on restaurants.
Every time I go to a restaurant now, I'm like, would Mathis shit on this restaurant? And usually the answer is yes.
There's no situation in which the answer is not yes.
Yeah. It's so a weird feeling. I feel like I'm disappointing him when I go out to eat.
I feel like he disappoints me every time I look at his face and see the soullessness in his eyes.
I definitely sympathize there. It's actually just that he's tired.
It is like really fucking. The garlic bread is top tier though. That's fair. I almost had you because I had already completed the purloin, and then the swap was perfect.
But I'm glad you got the perfect swap, because the statues did not do you any favors there.
But the book gave me away a little bit there.
Yeah. Well, all of the way, actually, because I had no idea until you did that. Thank you very much, Code Machine, for 5 months in a row. How about a rock candy for Code Machine?
Mathis is actually a pretty good guy.
Pretty good. Let's keep it.
Yeah, I mean, well, nobody's
tempered. Well, there's a handful of people that are perfect.
Come on, NL. It was obvious who the sniper was.
Got Roy from Shipping Wars. He's perfect.
You watch Shipping Wars? You've taken it too far.
It's like all I watch, to be
Bug,
honest.
transfer, inspect, seduce. Bug, transfer, inspect, seduce. There's no purloining to be had. Transfer, I forgot about transfer. Transferring is important. No swapping to be had. Now, just because you're an English monarch doesn't mean that I'm not going to be paying attention to you. Pugsworth Wellington, thank you for the subscription as well. Much appreciated.
It's a nice name.
Yeah, I like it. It's a great name for like a noble dog.
That's what I was thinking.
Is the camera movement forced like that? I don't believe so. You may just have a problem with how I choose to locomote. Why does he have that cane? Probably because he has trouble walking.
Might also be a whip. Have you thought of that?
Oh yeah, I hadn't considered the whole whip aspect.
Everybody's got a transformational weapon these days. It's just a question of which. God damn it, I thought because my arms were so far into the bookcase you wouldn't be able to see the animation. And I missed the prompt slightly.
Thank you for the subscription as well. Oh, you know what? I think you're right. I think I did forget to update the game description.
Was it just that gave me away, or did you already suspect me?
I'd had you pegged for a while. Basically, whenever anybody like goes for the statue off the bat, and there's you have to inspect it 3 times. I'm like.
The funny part was I didn't even do it for the statue. I did it for the seduction.
Oh, really?
I just screwed myself by accident.
Alright. Well, I think the spy has had too much trouble so far. So let's go
spy is
for,
me.
like, maybe, like, pick 3. I think pick 4 of 7 might be what we want here. And how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is some sound
6,
meta.
7. Oh, okay. That's easy enough. Inspect one statue is like, no, sorry, that's too easy.
I hope I get to watch for napkin folding.
I didn't select 4. There we go, select 4. No, swap statues, fine. Contact double agent is a little easy.
Usually the spy has a really easy time. Is that really true? I don't feel like it does go that way usually.
Any one of 7 is balanced. Yes. Inspect one statue. That would be a really good one. I win.
You're watching me like a hawk.
Play the pub level. It's new.
I like the pub level. It's one of my favorites.
You know, I was in England recently. The pubs, they kind of look like this.
I feel like they look like this in Boston, even.
I feel like they might look like this everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
Why are the statues so important to the spy's mission? Obviously.
Microfilm could be in there, or like the mini chip. There could be the chip in there.
I think that's absolutely correct.
Might be an SD card these days. I don't know what they deal in. The sensitive information and the data. Is there like a random 3? Can we just do like that?
Like random 3 options?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
No. DE_stroy him.
Pardon me?
I think that's a Counter-Strike joke?
DE Stroy?
_stroy.
I guess I can understand it.
Like DE Dust, I think. I laugh at jokes before I know if they're funny or not.
It's a British pub. Of course it looks like a British pub.
Microfilm hasn't been used for like centuries. But yet we do it with the book. Right?
Yeah, we're the ones using it.
Oh, okay. Did he get his prompt or not? Here's the question.
Glassed is what happens in Halo. The Queen is a double agent. How's it going, Chad?
Banana bread.
Fucking hell.
Oh, you got me!
I was expecting a foot race.
The banana bread was, like, irrelevant, too.
I think you're just walking, coughing into your hand.
You just had
What are you doing?
You just had a cough, man.
He's like, don't shoot me! Probably sounded awful in my mic, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
Go to match menu, no. What does that do? Oh.
I think if you don't go to match menu, it just repeats the other one.
I was actually fine with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is tougher on the sniper for sure. You don't know what to look for.
Have a banana bread through a window.
If this I swear to God, this motherfucker took inspect one statue as one of his options. I'm gonna be so mad. He fucking did. Straight up garbage tier. There's a gentleman's agreement you never take.
I just clicked them. I really need to start
You
watching.
gotta free. That's
I
you
gotta
can't
start
just
watching.
feign ignorance. It's not a valid defense,
Well,
man.
You're right. That's what I did, and I'll stop after this point.
Probably inspect one statue, contact double agent, seduce target. 3 of the easiest to find for sure.
No, not all of those.
Yeah, you best be careful. Got my eye on you, mate.
No, I don't think you do.
I definitely got my eye on you as well. For some reason, my eye came off of you, which is not the way that should go.
You should probably watch your eye.
What is the smallest argument? The smallest argument is over which Mexican place to eat dinner at. You both want tacos, like you're gonna be okay. Okay. You got something interesting to talk about? Colonel Sanders? Getting a little up close and personal here. I don't know if I like the cut of your jib, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's a valid conversational circle. You are talking to no one. Oh, I actually did have you highlighted as well.
I had a lady deep inside of me at the moment, so you couldn't have seen me patting everybody's asses.
Ah, fair enough.
Felt great.
You think that guy's a general? He looks like Angry Joe's dad.
That's absolutely true. But I do believe he could save me some time if I wanted the best car insurance rates online.
Alright, let's try...
Lady was playing with your hair. My body was 3/4 through that bar, and then the lady was like in the back quarter that was still left sticking out.
I was following you for a while, but you know, to your credit, you didn't really do anything that looked suspicious.
Well, because I really didn't do very much of anything.
You inspected a statue,
That's
which...
something I did.
Yeah, I mean, there's not really much defense I think you can offer.
No. Break the leg and walk away. Oh, look at the general. He's making a great pose with his beer in the window.
What general, you mean me?
Yeah. Yeah, you were making a really strange pose. Oh, he's doing it again. He's got his one hand out, like he's talking to somebody, but no one's there.
You think it's possible he has his skis shined up and maybe has a stick of juicy fruit?
Like a stick of juicy fruit in there, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking maybe the taste is the only thing that can move him.
I think only he could move himself at this point. Fuck, I looked away just at the time when I needed to look. Pro spy party tip, don't look at chat.
Yeah.
Also, just don't look at chat.
Chat told me that you were Stephen Hawking, but I didn't believe it. So that's like an extra level of goodness there, if you ask me.
I just casually glanced over, and that's the moment I need to be looking at the screen.
Whoa!
Fuck. He did the disappearing towel trick, which is always... You must have nailed the thing already.
Nah! With purloin, you can delegate purloin.
Oh, you delegated, that's what I meant.
Delegated the purloining.
What is the beep that happens every now and again? I thought that was just like passage of time.
Yeah, it's at the turn of every minute. NL, where is today's second Isaac episode from YouTube, Eggy Scum? Please follow me on Twitter. I'm getting private messages on Reddit, DMs on Twitter. I tweeted the message that's coming. It hasn't processed. It hadn't processed on YouTube by the time the stream started.
Alright, I have removed swap one statue or inspect one statue from the list.
There's something with you know, it really doesn't feel like the spy should get a win if they delegate the purloining to someone else and get an innocent person killed. It's like, I accomplished nothing except you shot an innocent person, and apparently my mission is done.
You only had one bullet, though, so you're in the clear now.
So now I can do whatever I want now.
Yeah, you could just go and do all your mission objectives. Nobody's watching you anymore.
Suppose that is true. I wish as the sniper I could crouch.
Go prone. You'll probably have better accuracy.
Yeah. They're long awaited, the crossover between Arma and Spy Party.
Banana bread.
Okay. That's fine. I'm going to choose to not pay any attention to that. The best snipers only take one bullet on a mission. But maybe he used his other ones in a sweet-ass gunfight earlier in the day.
Highly likely that is actually what happened.
Wish I could highlight the briefcase. Yes, one alcohol, please. There you go, sir. Well, would you like to consume this beverage? Okay, there you go. Not suspicious, I'll just stand here and drink it. Because if I move, it is indicative of my guilt. Something's not right about this. I'm gonna pull the trigger on this one, I think.
God damn it! Well, what did you do to the security agent?
What happened at the end?
He started running, like, sprinting toward me.
He's probably trying to see if you were okay.
Watch the end.
Oh, yeah. He ran past you.
I've never seen him do that before. Oh. All because I stood oddly outside of that conversational circle, huh? It's really hard to not act properly, like, or to act properly when you're narrating what's happening to you in front of you.
I'm not gonna put I almost feel like Purloin is like a little too easy.
It's the one thing I look for at pub.
Kind of a log jam at the door there, huh? It's like, geez, we got enough alcohol for everybody. You don't need to be like, it's not like first, well, it is first come, first serve, but it's not like, you know, first come, only serve.
First come, self-serve.
Gross.
They actually have bars like that now.
First come, self-serve, yeah?
Just self-serve. You go in and there's just taps, and you just take beer.
I trust myself to do that effectively. Like, I would be okay going to a bar like that.
Removing the bartender seems like a bad idea, though.
You should have somebody in the middle there, like a middleman.
I mean, I'm sure there's like an agent that walks around, scopes people out.
Yeah.
What if people are over drinking? Somebody's got to stop that.
Yeah, you can lose your license. You ever see Bar Rescue?
I have, constantly.
Constantly?
I've watched all the ones in the current season that are available on Hulu.
Did you see
Netflix,
Pirates Tavern?
Yes, we've talked about it before on the show.
It's pretty good.
Oh, did he get his statue or not? God damn it. Banana bread.
No one banana breaded. That was Nick doing the banana bread.
Oh my
Did someone say anal buffet? No, I don't think anybody said anal buffet. Just for the record, I think that the anal buffet is in your mind.
Or in your hind.
You want to touch the hiney? That's, is that Encino Man?
I don't even know, man. I thought it was Adam Sandler for a second. Shit, I think he did get the prompt. Unless he's just being really bold and standing in one place for all of this entire mission.
I wouldn't do that. Again, we've tried it many times. It has not worked.
Yeah, but he could just be telling me he didn't do it so he could do it. Banana bread. Oh, he smallest argumented.
He smallest argumented. Got any hints, Nick?
Oh, I was sure for a second. Then it turns out you just nailed the statue swap, so now I don't
Maybe I
know
never
anymore.
swapped the statue in actuality.
It changed, so somebody did something.
I don't think the statue's been swapped, my friend.
We had 2 fertility symbols, now we got 1 and an eagle.
It's a very common misconception.
There's not a chance that you stood here for the entire game, though. Like, you wouldn't have been able to do anything.
Northern don't play like that.
Shit. Okay, I'm about to shoot somebody at random.
I'm so random. You already know. 10 seconds left, baby. Did I complete my objectives, though?
Yeah, okay.
You angered my,
You were standing with the general for so long.
I was? Or the person you shot was?
The person that you were. I thought you were standing... Oh, not with the general. The guy that I suspected, Morgan Freeman.
I was standing with Morgan Freeman?
For quite a while, yeah.
Yeah? No, I
Maybe just
notice.
every time I looked. Yeah, there's 2 positions where you both times you were standing with him. Alright. You got away with it. Meddling kids.
I think I was about to win on objectives, but I'm not 100% familiar with the purloining still. Or not purloining, the fingerprinting. I picked up the briefcase, fingerprinted it, gave it back to the ambassador, and then fingerprinted it again. Because it's a baby bottle pop.
You smoke it and stick it.
And smoke it again.
And smoke it again.
It's a baby bottle pop, baby bottle pop. All right, I accept your missions, Nick.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, good luck. You'll need it.
Wednesday is an hour earlier and has been for at least a month. Literally since April. Yeah, so...
Dan Giesling just started streaming Fallout Shelter.
The iOS game.
Yeah, I've never seen him stream an iOS game before.
Me neither. Don't look at me, motherfucker. Yeah, if you missed it, Josh is going to be on every Monday show.
And starting next Wednesday, we should have Cobalt on every Wednesday.
Yeah, we should. Have we confirmed that, or are we just
hoping? We've confirmed that, yeah.
It's confirmed? All right.
I wouldn't say that if it wasn't.
All right, I hope so. This guy's got big hands.
You know what that means.
Not really. He's got big gloves?
Big gloves, big feet, big toes, big ears, big nose. And that's it.
Oh, that waiter's like... He's doing his job is what he's doing.
You should watch out.
That's the only way I've ever watched, Nick. Just get a nice little macro view of the whole situation. Oh, that's like... Something about that is a little too suspicious. It's alright, I can wait. Just gotta make sure I take a shot before he accomplishes
And lick it again.
his objectives. I don't think he has accomplished his objectives. The only way he could have As if he one hundo nailed the purloin. Now we gotta wait and see if it goes longer.
No.
Okay.
It's a lot of pressure, actually, when you're just pointing the laser at me for 90% of the mission.
Oh, you got big hands.
Yeah, real big hands.
I actually didn't highlight that guy.
Wow, and yet you still had the laser on me for nearly
You just
the
had
whole
big
mission.
hands. You were next to the ambassador, so I was like, I can get a nice little view of the situation here.
Psyched myself out then.
All right, let's not contact, because that gives no useful information.
Seducing people is just, like, impossible.
You got to do it way too much unless you nail the prompt, I feel.
I
You have
feel
to
like
do it,
I've nailed
4
it, I still
times.
can't do it. It's just like, it's a all-day affair at that point.
I feel like you really got to like plan for it in the super early game. Like you gotta lay some seeds.
Yeah, I wasn't laying many seeds with my seduction.
It's mammals. Mammals lay seeds.
Could.
Yes, big hands equals big hands. We're all very familiar with this.
Chat, would you rather have big hands or big feet? You can only have one.
I think I'd rather have big feet. Are we assuming that they're like cartoonishly large?
They're large enough people comment on them pretty regularly.
Then I would rather have big feet because I think they'd be less noticeable.
Also better balance, most likely.
You think so?
I mean, it's just like having a big old rudder out in front of you, right?
I don't know if that's how rudders are supposed to work.
Imagine getting in the water, you'll be kicking like crazy. Big feet equal big dick? I thought big hands equal that.
I thought it was big nose.
Those big ears.
I may
Oh
be
God,
mistaken
Will
about
Smith.
this, though. Pardon me?
I said Will Smith, you must have something going on.
You mean Will Smith?
Yeah. Oh God. Have you seen how small his eyes are?
Is that the one you're talking about? You know it's small eyes, big
Will
dick.
Smith.
The smallest argument.
Alright. I wonder
It's
if he
like
got his
having
prompt.
a big ol' udder. I don't think that's what Nick said. You might have said a big ol' rudder.
Yeah, I did say that. Like on
I
a
may have
boat.
said something about a rudder.
I might not be entirely sure what a rudder is.
Yeah. You had a 100% win there, without a doubt. I had only accomplished one objective.
It was the purloin.
I can understand that. That was the only one I actually
That was the
accomplished.
one you accomplished.
Yeah. The seduction failed. I bugged the ambassador like 12 times, and it didn't bug him.
Maybe we'll not dwell on this map then. It could be a recipe for despair. Panopticon?
Big hands are better for grabbing balls. You ever consider that, Nick?
It's better for grabbing your 3 favorite fruit on the infinity boat.
If your hands were too small to hold testicles, I can understand that being an
God.
issue. But
You got problems.
I don't think it's ever come down to
Oh
that.
boy. Oh boy, do you have problems at that point.
I accept your.
I know, I was setting it up. It's a lot of work setting these up sometimes.
I missed the Leroy Adams subscription. I think. Thank you for that, Leroy Adams.
Leroy Adams. At least
Tell
I'm
that to the
chicken.
guy from Scary Movie 2. Was that who in
I
Scary Movie
appreciate
2
that
had
reference.
huge? Who in Scary Movie 2 had huge balls, Nick?
I don't remember. Probably the guy with the weird hand.
No, I don't know about that. I think he just had a weird hand.
I think the implication is that if you have a weird hand, you have something to do with your balls going on.
Well, that's very presumptuous, isn't it?
I didn't write the movie.
Yeah, nobody did. That's the problem. Big feet makes shoe shopping harder. That is true. In Korea, my dress shoes broke. And I had to wear those to work. So I had to buy some new dress shoes, but they didn't have any in my size, so I ended up wearing like some size 9 New Balances to school for like a month. And it was really, really uncomfortable. I got on the airplane, took the shoes off, and then never wore them again. And then in Japan, my shoes
Excuse
broke.
me.
In Japan, my shoes broke, and it basically did exactly the same thing. I ended up having to get like some size 10s. Toes get all crumpled in them.
Sorry about your toes, Northernlion.
I wear size 18 shoes. That is enormous. Those are large feet.
I don't think I've ever seen size 18 shoes before.
I'm with you on that one. Fucking try it. You don't have to sack. That's what I thought.
Don't worry about my sack so much.
I also wear size 12 to 13 Alena XBL. Most of the time, it's not a huge problem. They're findable. Overseas, it can be an issue.
I can't wait until this is over so I can tell you a story about what happened during this mission.
Is that why you laughed?
Alright, I wasn't sure if you could pick that up or not.
Yeah, you said excuse me.
No, I coughed at the end because I was trying so hard not to laugh into the mic. I don't even think chat knows how silly it was, actually, because they're saying stuff that doesn't make sense.
My shoes are size 1337. It's like really big.
1,337? That's very large.
That's a large shoe. Yo, is that US, Canada, UK, or Asian size? It makes a difference. That might only be size 900 in Canada.
Banana bread.
Yeah? Alright, banana. I can't stop you from banana breading.
You should.
I also can't low light like fucking anybody. Can someone explain banana bread to me? It is a it's a dessert. Typically, it's a leavened dough made with old bananas. It's very sweet, sticky. It's got like a glaze on it. Usually, it's delicious. You wouldn't use it to make a sandwich, but you just kind of eat it by itself, maybe with some butter on it.
It's really good like that.
Some like warm melted butter. Every second is agonizing. It's a banana that tastes like bread. So close. Oh my god, is this really how long 10 seconds are? 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. Yo, your time function is all off, Chris. 1 second is actually 1.3 seconds in the game. The smallest argument is...
Excuse me?
It's still going! I don't know what... Did you finish your last objective right at the end?
I was trying to get the freaking list and it wouldn't give me the prompt. I was walking around him in a circle.
Ah, so I shouldn't have shot.
Nope, you would have gotten me. So what happened is, I was listening to you talk, I grabbed the microfilm out, and for some reason, it didn't register to me that I had done that objective already, and then I went and put it back in the book while you were still talking, and then I took it back out again.
Oh, wow. So
And I missed every single prompt. And you never saw me.
I was watching The Ambassador, like, the whole time.
It's all good. It was just hilarious. Then I just died laughing because I couldn't believe I got away with that.
Which one do you have to get rid of? You get rid of this one. Okay, good. Accept. Now I gotta see what my actual objectives are. My player was walking, despite me having taken control of them.
I think you get stuck in like a walk state sometimes.
Yeah. He was kind of stuck in like a walk state.
I think Nebraska's probably the walk state.
Stuck in a walking state. It was
Christopher-
talking like this.
Talking, walking.
My walking impression is not
Walking like you're
particularly strong.
talking.
Where can I play Enter the Gungeon? For now, like pretty much only inside of your time machine.
Vicariously through the eyes of other people.
But soon, in 2016, which is not really that far.
Keep your eyes on the prize, baby.
When you think about it, it's not that far, at least.
Try not to think about it too hard, though. I make that mistake a lot.
When will you play Gungeon again? Possibly tomorrow. How long does E3 go on for?
I think we got till tomorrow.
Yeah?
Certainly hope so. I'd be super down to play that again.
Yeah, we should.
Thank you very much, Air Force Balls, for the 11 months in a row. I really appreciate that. I'd also be, I kind of want to go back on what I said earlier and maybe still try and play it after the stream, too.
You may be able to do so.
I just really don't want to get anybody in trouble.
Did you, nobody responded to our request.
Wait, was there more inquiry that I'm not aware of?
Well, I asked in chat, I was like, is it cool if Nick streams a little
gotcha.
bit more? I don't believe there was a...
Yeah.
I don't believe that there was a response to that question. As much as I would like there to be. But I wish that there had been.
Yeah, I'm with you on that part.
Because then we would be aware of the situation.
That's why.
More aware of the situation, anyway.
Morrowind of the situation.
Is that your favorite Elder Scrolls game?
Nah. Probably
Skyrim?
Skyrim, actually.
Yeah. Okay.
Skyrim and then Oblivion, then a Morrowind, or maybe the Oblivion and Morrowind are tied.
I've only played Skyrim.
Oh my god, what was that? Dude glitched out. He put the statue down and then he just did like a spasm to the right real quick.
That's not okay.
I hope that wasn't some kind of weird tell that I'm not aware of. I didn't really watch the statues very quick. Oh, everyone that puts that statue back does that with their shoulder. Oh, good job.
Phew! Oh. Jeez. That was real risky.
Oh man, don't tell me who he is in chat. Don't say that.
NL is unfucking scrub. That's very true.
Wait, so you did do the book?
Yes.
I was watching books really carefully and you got away with it.
I didn't know that it was going to work, but I picked up a book, and then I just walked that book over to the red shelf and placed it.
Oh.
I didn't do the microfilm animation.
What? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, I just took the book from one shelf and put it on the other shelf. I didn't have to interact with
That's-
the microfilm.
It's like cheating almost.
Gives me a substantial amount of plausible deniability as well.
Alright, well done. I did not see that coming.
Alright, let's knock this one out. And then I gotta go. Can you put Gungeon on YouTube? Yes.
Oh, I can?
I believe,
Sweet.
well, like, we can put the VOD on YouTube.
That's what I meant.
Might not be super pleased if you did like a 100-part alpha series on the demo. I don't know. You ask.
I don't have the contact, though. That's the only problem.
It's just, you know, about at devolver.ca.
Oh. Make it sound so simple.
This guy's unhighlightable.
Is there a reason for that?
He's unhighlightable. Oh! Down, 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 down. You ever
Jeez,
EMF?
their eyes are so creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I DAE on the EMF.
DAE? EMF?
Yeah.
AIR? AIR?
OMFG, of course.
You mean OFC?
OFIKR.
Yeah, there we go. IIRC, OIC, LOL.
Kid Icarus.
Why are all the women at the party slouching and brooding? It's because they cost more money to animate. So Chris Hecker's saving that for later in the development cycle. Whoa. I see what you're talking about with that statue situation.
Yeah, it's real weird, right? Like,
He whip their head around.
Smacks his shoulder around a little bit. Oh, they all do it on every statue. Alright. Good to know.
Banana bread.
Really? Very surprised by this banana bread. Thanks for the time you've given me. 'Cause you're once, twice, 3 times a lady. I love you. Just gonna... Hey, don't bump into that guy. He has just as much of a right to be at this party as you do.
What made you finally decide?
I decided that enough time had been killed.
Oh. Oh, okay.
But I knew it was you because I, unfortunately for you, got a good angle on the butt pat.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see you do anything with the book.
The book was actually for the fingerprint,
Oh!
so you wouldn't have seen that.
I actually did not know that you could fingerprint on the book.
Yeah, but I
thought
went
it
for the
was-
butt pat too, which was dumb. I should have just done one.
I got
got
pretty
greedy.
lucky to see it.
That's
I
right.
was following, like, I was on the other side of the map, like, the whole game.
What did you think when you heard that banana bread? 'Cause that was a false one.
So I was immediately like, well, you can only banana bread if you're in a group. So everyone that was by themselves, I low-lit, but I assumed that you'd accomplished one.
Okay. So actually, for once, used it properly, even though it didn't
Yeah.
work. Alright, cool.
All right.